Well, welcome everybody to the official live for SA Boxing Talks watch party. Right now on my own, let's see if we can get some people in, and right on the dot, we say hello to Mr. Mike.
What's happening?
How's it? Thank you for logging in. That beard's looking stellar.
Sorry, I didn't get there last week, man. It was a stuff up. I explained everything to you.
Yeah, you don't have to pretend on air like everything was a stuff up. It was just, you didn't want to come on, bro. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, you must know. You got to be honest.
So yeah,
is the thing? Must I mute the other screen, or it's not interfering, is it?
It's just football at the moment. The boxing hasn't even come on.
No, I'm watching on the Zone.
Oh, are you watching the other show for now?
Yeah, because I saw. Let's put it down a little bit. I saw it's football or something on ESPN.
Yeah, so they're playing. It's a playoff game, so I think they're just gonna continue until the game's over.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's going into extra time or something.
So what are you watching at the moment?
It's the before the bell, the Laura Wood undercard.
No, I'm gonna show you something right now. Let's get your reaction to something really quickly. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen real quick. Are you ready?
Show me.
Okay, I just want to know if you are ready.
I'm looking.
Made a mistake. Yeah.
You made a mistake.
Yeah. Got to just make sure that you're watching here, and then I'll. Oh, where do I do this? Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready and ready. Oh my God.
Just so that you know. Boom! There's where Spencer's sleeping.
That video looks sped up, eh?
No, let me quickly get to the part where the real damage is done.
Even your video's buffering.
No. Ooh! I mean, that angles. You can't even defend. Sorry, just thought I'd drop that in there really quickly on the video while we're waiting for the other boxing to come. In the meanwhile, since we're going to be talking about these fights tonight, and obviously they're only going to show the main card on ESPN this evening. They're not going to go through the whole, which, I mean, it is quite a long tournament. If we could just go through this bill real quickly here. I'm not going to obviously ask you what your predictions were, because obviously that's a predictions league game. But there's some good fights here tonight.
Yeah, no, there is some really good fights. But are you sure they're not showing it on ESPN?
No, I'm checking it now. According to the broadcast, it says top ranked Belfast Lopez versus Conlan, but because of extra time, they're leaving this football game on. I think there's
Lamati
Premier League. No, Lamati will be like, I'm assuming within like an hour, maybe even longer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's. What do you think is better, this look or this look?
Yeah, don't go so close.
Sorry. I'll pull up. That was a bit hectic. Okay.
Hold on, I'll give you a second.
Yeah, that's a bit better, I think.
Yeah, that's maybe a bit better.
No, this one's definitely. Oh, sorry. Let me see.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
And you?
I'm good, man. Good, man.
It's my friend Hayden. I'm sure they're gonna show that. We might miss like one or two, but
Yeah, the
They
most
wouldn't
part
move
it'll be
it
good.
from- They wouldn't move it to ESPN 2, would they?
Is there two different channels?
Yeah, there's ESPN 1 and then ESPN. I think it's 218 and 219.
219. Okay, let me check that one out. 219. I mean, they got Sports Center on now. No, it's basketball on ESPN 2.
Has it gone 8 though? Yeah, it has. Shit.
Yeah. No, I just think legit that they couldn't just like end the soccer game like there. They couldn't just like chop it, so they probably just decided on.
Let me check something.
But I'll wait for it. Okay, so what's the best fight of the night? Are we looking at is it Conlan's fight? Is it Okoli's fight, or is it the Wood fight? Which is the best fight?
Dude, I'm looking forward to the Conlon fight, to be honest.
Do you think Willem Smith's got a good chance there? Oh, you said Conlan.
Yeah, but the Okoli
Of his-
fight, yeah. But I think Okoli looks like he's come in good shape, eh?
Yeah. The thing is, I had my doubts because Willem Smith's also like a really tough guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I think Okoli's just had that.
It's too far. I mean, I think Okoli, he's focused. He's looking fit. He's looking good. But then again,
Yeah.
what I like about Willem Smith is he always comes to fight, eh?
That's true as well. Like, he's going to be a tough fight either way. I think even Okoli will struggle to get over the line with him.
Okay, the boxing's on BT Sport, so I can keep an eye there for now.
Who's in the ring at the moment?
Trzynski.
Let me check the order of fights. See where we at. Oh, the RBO. That means we must be quite close to the top, because that's an RBO super featherweight title fight.
I think is Laduma not the fight before the main event?
Yeah, he is. So we got that fight, and then we got Patrick McCory versus Diego Romero still, and then they're gonna introduce like another Irish guy, Pierce O'Leary. And then I think after those two fights, it's Laduma.
Okay, yeah, so I think we'll make it.
So it's this fight, including this fight, there's 3 fights before Laduma, but excluding it, 2 fights before Laduma.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
What's next with what?
Yeah, do we have snacks tonight?
I, at the current moment, have hot chocolates.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this one.
What do you got?
I got this one, Boogie Balls.
What? Boogie Balls.
And then a crafted rainbow jelly.
Jeez, man. Yes, you come prepared, eh?
I need energy. I've already drank all my Energiades, so that's not a sponsor. Prime, if you're out there, it's a nice sponsor.
Actually,
Otherwise, I got water. He needs. I convinced him. Ireland. Karakachi. That's how you say that name. I was wondering how you said that name. Karakachi. Yarr. How much did that cost you?
$40.
Oh, okay. So you got it from where? Checkers.
Checkers, yeah.
Checkers. Leroy William. What time does the fight start? Leroy in. Let me just do this quickly so that you can see it. Starts in about 2 hours. I mean, actually, I think 1 hour. Like, it depends on how long this fight goes. Roughly, I'd say about 90 minutes before the Laduma fight. Leroy. Hold on. Do you know who Leroy is, Mike?
I might not, but hey, Leroy.
He is the manager of Jamie Webb, the fighter that fought Shavante Koopman a couple months ago.
Lekker.
Yeah, from Cape Town. I've always got to add this compliments here. 100%. Leroy, you can also join us for the chats. I've sent you the link now as well. If you're keen to come on, obviously it's open to a select few people, not the whole world. But yeah, we're gonna have hopefully get some good guests. Last week we actually had a surprise. Obviously, Colin Nathan's in Belfast, but he came on for about 5 minutes last week as well, just to like drop in and then drop out. But at least he had something to say. At least you know what, especially now during like this time we have to like kill time and stuff. Like before the fight, it's good to have like a couple of surprise guests on.
Yeah, I actually enjoyed Colin. It's always good, he gives like a little bit of insight, and he talks. It's quite lucky to have a mix of different people on.
So yeah, who do you want to? Do you have anyone you want to bring on?
Whoever joins, great. Nobody specific there.
See if I can get some people on. But yeah, I know. Like,
I think you guys need to have a conversation.
Who?
Marco.
Yeah, but the invitation's on the group. Anyone can join. Anyone. Where's Paul the Natural Kamanga? He joined us last week.
Did he?
Yeah, for very brief. I mean, he didn't put his camera on, but he needs to put his camera on this time.
How come I didn't see? Did he? I didn't. When about in the stream did he join?
It was I'd say about 40 minutes into the stream, and then he jumped. He was only on for like 3 minutes.
Oh, okay, maybe that's why I missed it. Because I thought I don't recall seeing him.
I'm trying to think who else. Who else would be good content? Leroy is currently in load shedding at the moment.
Oh joy!
Yeah, it's one of those things, in this climate.
Yeah, I had that issue last week.
There's the excuse, sir.
I'm being serious. You'll see if the power goes boom at 11 o'clock. Then you know.
What? When do you have it tonight or no?
Yeah, we're at 11.
Oh shit! Hopefully the fight's finishing before then.
No, it's fine. I've got a backup on my router, so I'll still be able to watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'll just get some people online. If they want to come, of course. Can't force someone. Imagine if we get a quick insight from Ledumo's camp before the fight. That would be pretty awesome.
That would be really cool.
Yo.
This is one of the prediction fights at Kakachi.
I went for him.
By way of?
I can't remember.
Oh, sorry.
Knockouts. Knockouts. I can't remember, bro. Like, by knockouts. I remember.
I actually think I said points, to be honest.
I went knockout because, although he's not a knockout artist, I just feel like his Polish opponent is quite older. Like, that was my thought going into that one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Where's my book? I'm scoring tonight's fight. Oh, just give me 1 second.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah. Book quiet. Okay.
Who are you scoring?
Both fights. I'll score the 2 main fights.
Oh, okay. So you're not. Oh, well, this box is not on now.
I'm trying to see if I can get someone online. I'm trying, Mike. Where's Bruno?
No. I want to talk to you. I went points.
Sure.
Points.
Points. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully he knocks the guy out then, huh?
Yeah, as long as he wins.
Look, 2 points. 2 points is still good. I often might get the method wrong, but I very rarely get the wrong person.
Strangely enough, even last week, even though it was like a bad week, overall it wasn't a terrible week. I mean, the Katie Taylor Cameron fight could have. I mean, it's not like there was a clear-cut winner. I'm talking about pick now. So, it could have. It was a tough one to call. It could have gone either way. So it's not like it wasn't like.
Although I was the only one in the group that got it right, so.
Well, I think he might be onto Kakachi Stoppage. He's looking pretty solid.
But sometimes early on in the fight, the guys come in strong.
Yeah, but he's landing. This is the difference.
Trying to get a Kani Puzi onto the stream now, but I need Akani, you need to connect your mic and your camera, your device, before I can add you. I think we held up at that point. Oh, he's okay. I think he's gonna try again now. Who else? Let me think. Try to get some fighters on as well. I can ask them some questions and everything while we're here. This is how the Getting Leathered League should have been, right? But it looks pretty cool like this though.
It does, yeah.
Maybe we can just refire it up again like this.
Yeah. If not, why not?
If not, why not? And then you're gonna be vaping and How's that vape? What flavor you got there? I got what are these? Boogie balls.
I got the black currant lychee.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Let's see. Okay, let me see. There we go. Oh, Mr. Akani Prime Puzi.
How is it, Hayden?
Hey, I'm good, thanks. And
I'm right, thanks, man.
are you waiting for the fight as well?
Yeah, man.
Flip, man, the soccer needs to end.
Yeah, because I was wondering, he's not playing on ESPN or something.
I see the schedule says it's playing, but I think because this game has gone into extra time, they kind of just like left the broadcast running.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They've run over time because I think the winner of this game goes into like the final playoff to get into the Premier League or something like that. So it's quite a big game.
Yeah.
Otherwise, how's things?
Not bad. I'm all right, thanks. And you?
No, all good. We haven't seen you in the ring in a while, so we were wondering what's the latest.
Yeah. I'm actually waiting for my manager, Damien, to get back to me. So he's doing some meetings, and then I think I'll know what's happening sometime this week or something.
Yeah, well, that's good. At least cruiserweight divisions hotting up. I see even Gabu's got a fight coming up. He announced that he's got something coming.
Yes. I think he's waiting for confirmations as well, but then there's probably some good news for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, you have any questions for Kani while we have him?
Hey, no questions, man. Just good to see you, champ.
Nice to see you too, Mike. I haven't seen you in a while, yeah?
Yeah, I was saying to Hayden, because there's no ESPN shows, yes, we haven't bumped into each other, nothing.
Yeah.
How do you see tonight going, Akani? Do you think Laduma can pull this one off?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's got the height advantage and the work rate as well. What's his name? Nick Ball is not really an intelligent boxer, so I think I'm leaning on Lodumo like 60-40.
Yeah, because also I don't know if you guys saw that weigh-in clip. I mean, Laduma looks a lot bigger than Nick Ball looks like.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
insane. So like I'm hoping he's just like, because Nick Ball's also like he's sloppy but he's aggressive. So I'm hoping like if Ledumo can weather like an early storm, we might just see him pulling it off tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think he's smart enough. I think they did some studies on him. Well, that's only my view. That's what I'm thinking, or hoping that he did do some studies on him.
But I don't know. Hey, like Nick Ball, 17-0 is the third time he's defending his silver title, I think. Like,
yeah.
I think he's load shedding.
No sharing that side. Yeah.
Wow. But I think it's going to be a good fight. I think I like Ledumo. I hope he can do it. But you know how it goes. It's never easy when you travel and you don't win convincingly and you leave it to the judges. There's always that question mark, you know?
Yeah, no. Just that I sometimes no. It's my view. I think maybe we should have went there a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
No, I'm just hoping he's not jet lagged or something.
Oh, you mean maybe from a jet lag? Yeah. I suppose that plays a big part.
Sorry, guys, my camera just disconnected. It wasn't load shedding. I heard you there, Mark.
Yeah, did you? You disconnected. I think now I can't even disconnect. I think you've got load shedding.
It's frozen on an unfortunate frame. Okay, there you go. We got you back. You know what happened was my camera, the piece fell out. Well, not fell out, but it got a bit loose.
Oh.
It's those jiggly puffs you're eating.
Boogie balls.
Where do you actually get them? At like a spa or something? I've never seen them.
They usually come in this. Oh, where's the camera? This container.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You buy them at that plastic store, like Westpac or something.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
But not for fighters to consume. Just for.
No, not at all. Not at all.
You guys have a healthy diet compared to me and Mike.
That is good. I don't know. Maybe it's the camera or something.
You see? It's 10 pounds, eh?
All right, there we go. Tristan on the group. Tristan Emery, how are you? Can you hear me? What do you got there? Tristan, your mic is muted.
Evening, gents. Evening.
Good evening.
Evening, Aiden. The boys. Evening.
Is that
Now I'm just chilling with my boys. That's all.
Oh, is it Tristan?
What is that? Yeah.
Was that Malfi gin?
That's Chun, yeah. What did you ask if it's Chun?
Yeah, gin. I saw you were waving that bottle there. I'm asking, is it gin?
Yeah. When I'm chilling. That's what I'm chilling.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm doing water.
We're chilling. Big fight. Big fights tonight. Big fights. Mauricio, Lara, and Lee Wood. I was on the edge for the first fight, and I'm still on the edge for the second fight. I don't know how you guys are looking at it, but I'm dead 50-50 on that one.
Yeah.
I'm really super.
I've gone for Laura, for Mauricio Lara.
I think Laura gets the edge. I think he edges it because of the 4 pounds overweight as well, man.
Definitely. Yeah,
That's the reason I think he edges it. Yeah, especially if the fight goes late. Like if the fight goes past round 6, and you didn't even make weight, like bro, that's like late years. Yeah.
Everything is against Laura for this fight.
Yeah.
So did you say stoppage?
Yeah. What did you say now?
I said, did you say Laura's stoppage?
I'm still 50-50, but if Laura wins, it's definitely by stoppage. There's no way he wins on point. if he doesn't win on points, because in the first fight, Lee Wood won every single round up until
Yeah.
the knockout. Yeah, up
Yeah.
until so. Yeah, I'm sure everyone else will agree.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. And Lopez Conlon, how's everyone feeling about
I
Lopez
hope
Conlon?
Conlan can do it.
I went with Conlon.
Diego Conlon.
Yeah, I think the Belfast crowd is gonna take him home.
And that Belfast crowd didn't do anything for Katie Taylor last week.
Yeah, but
Yeah, your last week was a bad. Like as a betting man, last weekend it was.
Lost money.
As a betting man, I actually didn't bet on boxing, but the fantasy league, the points.
That was
I saw
something
someone got
else.
4 points.
Yes.
Someone got 4 points. I'm now there. Well, I'll be back.
look, the league is a foregone conclusion. I've already won it.
I don't know.
No, I'm joking. But trying to find.
Are you boys watching the rugby? Because Munster scored now. They scored in try, so it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Oh my word! This game could be wrapped. It looks like Luton Town is coming to the Prem or?
Oh, is it?
I don't know if they're playing League One or Championship football. I can't tell the difference.
I thought it was Coventry City or something like.
Yeah, the one guy made a big mistake. What's happening? Stormers versus Munster.
Yeah, Thomas Munster. They're taking the conversion now. They're taking the conversion. Yeah, but it's like there's 4 minutes left, boys.
No man, I
Jesus,
can't believe
no
Munster.
connection, Yo.
We've lost a connection. No man, what minutes are you in?
Round 4.
Round 4.
Yeah, round 4. Minute to go.
Oh, so this fight might actually go the distance now, is what you're trying to say.
I don't know. Kakachi's eating a bit of leather.
Oh my days. Are we back? Yeah. Oh, I see. I got your message.
Oh, it's looking close. Kakachi's coming back.
Oh, my Kakachi's going to win the fight because I predict. He has to win the fight because I've made a prediction. You can't let an old Polish guy beat you. I'm sorry. Like
Kakachi points would be a good start. Hey, but the Polish are tough, eh?
They're tough. Don't get me wrong, but this guy's old.
Old, but still got power in them legs, man. It's got power in them legs.
Yeah, Polish boxers. But like even that guy that fought Ilunga Makabu from Poland was strong. That Chislik.
Did you see in that fight? I'm telling you, he wobbled. I think it was I can't remember what round it was, but he cracked, eh?
Yeah, but also, I just had this feeling like at that level, like they all crack though, you know?
Yeah. He had some serious power.
It was a close fight in the DRC. It was like 8-4 on 2 judges' scorecards, I think.
Do you know what's happening with Makabu at the moment?
Not a clue. I'm not going to ask Akani either because then you're going to put him in a bad spot.
No. I'm just curious because it's gone very quiet. You haven't heard anything? Or...
No, I haven't heard anything since the loss. I think I've seen on social media he's been active though, so he's still around, and he's been sparring and whatnot.
Yeah.
Hey, but hopefully they put the boxing on soon, hey?
Well, it's round 5 now, so still okay.
There's only so much championship football I can watch.
But what do you mean you haven't watched any championship football this season?
Exactly, it's enough. Okay. How are you scoring the Kakache fight?
Okay, I'm not, but I see the commentators have got it dead even going into the fifth.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, that's not a good thing because that means he's probably losing if the judges have it that. I mean, if the commentators have it that way.
Well, his corner said they want to see him work behind the jab a bit more and that he's eating too much leather. He's trying to fight on the inside, but he's getting tagged.
Yeah, I think Akani's struggling with his connection, I think. That's he just messaged me now. Mike.
Yep.
Gonna make me a hot chocolate, please.
Sure. I'll put the kettle on.
Which hot chocolate have you got there? Is it, can I guess?
Yeah, go for it.
I think you got Nestle. Am I wrong? And if I'm wrong, I'm allowed a second attempt. Am I wrong?
What did you say, Nestle?
Yeah, Nestle.
One question, do you take sugar with you?
No, I don't. You?
Yes.
Does it not have enough sugar? Or is it just not sweet enough? Or
Do you think it's got enough sugar?
but wait, is it the Nestle one?
The Nestle one, I just showed it to you.
Oh wait, I wasn't looking at the camera, sorry.
Of course you would.
I'm busy typing, I'm trying to get people on here.
Yeah, Nestle.
Wait. Yeah, yes, I'm so good at this game.
It's not inside, it's on top. Give me 1 second, I'm coming now.
No stress. I would man the show all on my own. For now, at the very least, I'm just gonna drop Mike off. For now, guys, everyone out there, this is gonna be a great fight. Can't wait. At the moment, we're still about 2 fights out from the Lamati fight and the Michael Conlan fight after that. But the exciting part is sometimes these pre-matchups and just the amount of nonsense that we can speak in between all that. So looking forward to it. Of course, I've got my book. We'll be writing the scoring the fight. Ultimately, we all score fights differently, so I can't wait to see what's to come. But it's exciting. You can hear in the background. You see, I don't have it yet, but Mike's got it on BT Sports. The fights have already, so the main card's already started. I'm just waiting on ESPN Africa now because they got the promotional game. So we're just waiting a little bit longer than the broadcast. Paul Kamanga, oh, what did he say? Shame, man. Can't come on tonight. That's chilled. Let's see. Who else? Kakachi. Mike. I wanted that volume turned up. I can't need to hear what's going on that side because I can't see anything at the moment. Oh, okay. Carl Frampton's on the commentary.
He's back.
Oh, you're back.
I'm back.
There we go. There we go. Oh wait, that's too close, right?
Yeah, please.
Sorry.
I'm
Respect.
not as photogenic as you know what I mean? So I have to make sure I sit far away.
Oh, you went to get a jersey. You feeling cold?
Yeah,
now?
it's starting to get a little bit picky, nippy.
Still got my jersey up. Just in the background, yeah. I dropped it. I put everything in strategic positions. There's treats that side. There's food there. There's jerseys behind me. Anything I need tonight, I'm sitting here. Only if I need, except if I need the bathroom. Yeah, you know how it is. So second time I'm doing this now. So I need to do this more often. But we need to do this more often as well. So hopefully,
Yeah, I'm really bummed I missed last week, man. I really am. I'm really bummed I missed last week, but it was just so difficult, load shedding, and then I was flipping between phones. It was just such stuff.
Yeah, you had a couple of fights you're watching as well, same time.
Hey, Kakachi's landing nice now, eh?
So, would you say that the tide is turning now? Is it like he's coming in winning the fight?
Yeah. Well, based on what I've just seen now, it looks like it's turning. Okay.
Oh wait, you know why? I've just realized now. I needed to share this live on Facebook. No wonder no one's logging in yet. So I thought I was doing something wrong, but meanwhile, just. Oh, do you know what as well? Oh, I forgot to do this. I need to make a big mistake now. Anyway, here's what it is.
Just see he asked for something. Just see if you get something offered. Okay, well, let's see what you got there.
In the corner, in the dressing room, we see Nick Ball. He's going to be next in action.
Nick Ball's next. They're busy wrapping his hands.
Oh my days! They need to put this on the TV now.
He's looking good. He's looking confident. He's looking calm. Calm before the storm.
Calm before the storm.
Calm before the storm.
Nerves now, man. Whenever you see one of our warriors on the road, it's always nerves for me.
Yeah. Look, I like him. Did you watch him at Emperor's?
The one against the Mexican guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my favorite fight. I think that was like fight of the year for that year.
He fought very well.
It's like when there's like a big moment, it's like he rises to like the occasion.
Yeah. Yeah, then he does. Shit, they've got it dead even, eh?
Yo, that's not good. That's not good for the Irishman.
Yeah, 58-58. But that's unofficial, though. So.
Unofficial scorecards.
The unofficial scorecards, yeah.
But I mean, how many rounds is it? 10, it's 12 round fight, right?
12, yeah. Yeah, that's just he's tough, eh?
I need to post this one on Instagram as well.
I definitely don't believe Kakachi will stop him.
You think he's just a tough? Yeah, you did say he was a tough guy. I mean, you're probably going to get 3 points now.
I say that, but then the tide changes and he stops him.
Catches him late or something.
Kakachi getting the applause of his corner. There they go. There you go. They shouted as he landed with that left-hand lead. Oh, that's another terrific shot.
Oh, who got clipped?
Kakachi, he's landing. Look, the thing is, the Rosiski Oak, he's taking it.
Man, I just want this football to end now so I can see what's happening on my side.
Flying around. Another dry cleaning
Can't believe the fight's coming up like almost next. Unless it's like one fight in between the Nick Ball fights.
I don't know. It just said coming up next when they were they were showing his hands being wrapped.
Yo, if it's next, then that's pretty hectic. Then well, there's a penalty shootout now in the football now, so I'm hoping that comes to an end soon, and then
Yeah, but that should be quick.
yeah.
You'll definitely. They might cross over by the time like they're doing their ring walks and stuff, but I can't see you missing any of it.
Yeah.
He shots for Jasinski at the closing seconds. And that's another fair round for Anthony Kakachi, the champion.
Almost time. Oh, what a penalty! Look,
He knows it's going well. Smiling into his hands.
There's a quick question here. Thank you very much. It's not playing on channel 218 yet. It's going to play on channel 218. They're just waiting for this football game to appear, but Ledumo is not in the ring just yet, so we're safe. Doran, you can watch the fight ESPN channel 218. If you have DSTV, that's the way to view the fight.
Place will be absolutely filled to capacity.
You'd have thought that they would have maybe put like a note to say that the boxing would follow straight after the.
Yeah, they need like like something at the bottom of the screen. You're right.
Just to let people know. Yeah.
Absolutely sold out.
Because if you go according to the DSTV schedule, it's literally Top Rank, and then it has Conlan versus Lopez or Lopez versus Conlan, whatever way it is.
Yeah.
Getting closer to the fights. Can't wait for the fight to come on. Just wait for this penalty shootout to end. Bruno is up next, according to Mike. Mike officially puts the stamp saying Lamati is fighting next against Nick Ball. Fight of the night contender.
I think it's going to be a good fight. Look, it could go more than a few different ways. But like Connie was saying, he would have liked it if Ledumo arrived a bit sooner. I don't know if you heard that.
Wait. When they showed Nick Ball, were they wrapping his hands or what were they doing?
His hands were already wrapped. They were basically putting tape on.
Oh, okay, but I think that means there will be a couple of fights in between. Because
Not necessarily. It's
they need
only
him to warm up and.
It's only round 8.
Yeah, maybe
they'll
they
still interview the fighter. They'll talk a bit of wish-wash and then.
Sorry, I'm just
Maybe
catching
not.
messages. Oh, okay. This is check this comment, Mike. But meanwhile, this oak needs to come onto the stream himself.
Sorry, I didn't hear you there.
Latest comments on the screen. but he's not joining us on the stream, so I don't know. Hey, Bruno, where are you? Last week I was asking.
Bruno.
Last week Bruno was on, and I said, "Where's Mike?" And now it's like, "Where's Bruno?"
Yeah, last week Bruno was on, and Colin was saying, "Hey, why are you not putting your camera on? Why are you not putting your camera on?"
Yeah, yes, Bruno, if you're coming on, please bring your camera down, but put your makeup first. Mike and myself had to put our makeup on, so you have to do the same. Bruno, you can't be live and not come online. That's not how the internet works. Come join, bro. Come join, bro. No, come. Who's got a damaged eye there?
That Rosinski. How do you say the pole?
Yeah, the pole. Oh, Rosinski. I don't know if the W is silent.
What's the cut by the looks of it, eh?
Oh, this soccer needs to end now, man.
But they're still doing penalty kicks.
I promise you, these guys are just not missing their penalties.
And Conlan's relaxing on his cell phone.
Yeah, it's like me and Conlon are the switch. Let me message him quickly. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I'll message him and just say to him like, what the hell, dude?
Do you remember I did an interview with Michael Conlon?
Yeah, but that was some time back.
Yeah, actually, I won't even get a
That was
copyright
when
strike.
that was when your platform was on point.
Ah, imagine.
Nah, just kidding.
No, you know what? I've leveled up since then, eh?
Dude, your channel's grown.
You know what happened?
It's just to get you sponsors now, man.
Yeah, no, that's the next step. I was about to say the last time my channel's gone up ever since we stopped doing our show. No, I'm joking. You know, adverts. You know, this is the thing. Adverts are hitting me, and it's on my own channel. I have to watch adverts. They've even broken my interview up very nicely. Yeah. Check. I'll add it. While we busy, I'll quickly do something because there's especially we've hit a bit of a lull.
That gives you a lot of confidence. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of reason why I'm confident in my ability and the things I've achieved in the past.
This is my interview with Conlan 2 years ago.
Reasons, but you know, he's been a former world champion in TG Donaghy and a former Olympian.
Where did you interview him?
So
In
I know
Ireland?
he's I'm not overlooking.
No, this is actually I interviewed him at your call in
How's
England.
the body reacting? Super bantamweight.
Good, very good. Almost there, and I just got to do some weight making tonight, and we're there. So we're close enough, and I'm happy enough and very confident that I'll step on the scales tomorrow at 1, 2, 3.
Coming off that last performance of yours, very good polished performance, also up there with the career best. Do you think you can top that one?
I think so. I think I will. I think this will be much better. I'm looking forward to showing that. As
Belfast, top ranked Belfast will follow after this match. They put a little banner now.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. For a bit of a body assault in the last fight with the guy. Is that sort of your style, or is it something just for that fight?
No, I always go to the body. I always go to the body, and some were called low blows.
Can you hear him?
Maybe one or two, but not as much as what was said. So yeah, I'll still go to the body, and that's something I always do. So I gotta put the money in the bank, as you say.
Did it frustrate you, the fact that round 4, round 5, both taking points?
Yeah, well, as the first one, I was like, okay, it is what it is. The point is gone.
So that was basically a little insert from the time when I interviewed Michael Conlon when I was in England, and he was actually fighting Baluta. And I don't know if you remember, Baluta came up again in our predictions league and upsets another one of the upcoming prospects. So I knew how good Baluta was. I don't know if you remember Baluta at all.
Sure, I actually don't.
He's like I think he's Romanian, super tough. Michael Conlon beat him on a majority decision, so that's how I knew this guy was good. Because if you're getting that close to beating Michael Conlon, you're going to give these other upcoming prospects a hell of a time.
Run through the money, yeah.
Okay, the footballs should be over now. The guys just skied it over the crossbar.
Did he pull a Roberto Baggio?
Yeah, shame, man. I always feel horrible for these guys as long as it's not Liverpool. Okay, let me pull up another video for you, Mike. This one is for Ledumo Lamati. For those people that are coming and watching now, Ledumo Lamati spoke with SA Boxing Talk a couple of weeks ago to talk about his fight. And, he had some important things to say as well, leading into his fight. Actually, my mics, this is the one thing that's a lot better. My mics are much better this time. Watch this. Just cover your ears.
Going further. I'm gonna just turn gold after I turn silver on the 27th.
First, you got to keep your eye on Michael Conlon's fight as well. I know that we did speak about this previously at the press conference, and Michael Conlon is almost Nick Paul wants the same opportunity as you want. So you're both fighting for that world title opportunity.
Yeah, that's all. Whoever is going to be a world champion on that night, I'm looking forward, to challenge him. Because, that's the dream everyone that wants, to challenge a world title. So I can't wait. My eyes are on them also. You see, whoever is going to give me an opportunity to fight for a world title, oh, brother, I'll take that with both hands.
And everything happens in good time. That's probably the best part of your career, the best prime moment for you to step in the ring. We will be seeing the best version of you come fight night.
Brother, 100%. Like you said, stepping up in the division, power increase. I feel very comfortable in this weight. I was training.
Right. Okay, we heard a little bit from
He
Laduma
speaks
Lamati.
very well. He's very confident in himself, and I like Laduma can fight there.
That's the thing. Like, he's just that's what I want to see tonight, because now we on like the real big stage. You know what I mean? Like now is the time where he gets to showcase his skills to the world. I mean, like he's not going to go, like he's not going to get any momentum in his boxing career by keeping and fighting here in South Africa in like halls and stuff like that. Like he's got to go out there to these like stadiums and see what he can do. I mean, we all crave that opportunity in our life. Like when you're like, if you're a young man, woman, and you want to become a professional boxer, you always want to get to like Vegas. You want to go to like the O2 Arena. You want to go to all these big venues, and it's like, this is like a dream come true almost. Just even the occasion itself.
Yeah. Would you say that this is a make or break thing?
No, I don't think so. I don't think this is a make or break, because I think we got to remember the other thing is that he is a featherweight now, but he could always go back down to super bantam. It's not like he doesn't have options,
Options, yeah.
But the only problem is the super bantamweight division at the moment has got like Inoue and those guys now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't get easier, but let's see how tonight goes. Because I honestly think the winner of this fight could actually, give the main event, whoever wins the main event, quite a stern test. So it's a good barometer fight.
Yeah.
Hey, check this. The eye of Brzezinski is busted up quite badly.
Yeah, they crossed over.
Yeah, they've crossed over now. This guy over the what's his name? Karaske.
I can't pronounce it. The pole.
Yo, so who's the guy with the beard?
That's Kakachi.
Kakachi, look, he looked good in this last round.
Yeah. But although they've had it dead even pretty much the whole fight, eh?
But I don't know if did you watch the Top Rank press conference for the fight?
No.
He got up and he spoke quite a big game, like he's the next star in Ireland, and there's Nick Ball's on the screen at the moment. Is that Nick Ball? No, wait, maybe it's not Nick Ball. Who is that? Oh, it is Nick Ball, sorry.
On my side, it's not showing Nick Ball, it's showing the fight.
Oh, it's got Lopez. Wait, I can't tell if you're ahead or behind.
Well, the ring girl's showing round 11.
Oh no, you behind me, yeah? I'm ahead in broad, but it usually happens between television and streaming. Streaming is usually a little bit behind. But you can swap over to your television.
Yeah, I can do. Yeah.
I think it's probably better, because otherwise I'm gonna announce a knockout and you're gonna be like 30 seconds behind. It's kind of a horrible way to watch a fight. Yeah, it's. But I don't know if you noticed Brzezinski's got a pad on his knee as well, so he's obviously coming into this fight injured.
Do you think it's because he's injured?
Yeah, I think he's coming to this fight injured. So now, did you move over to TV?
Yeah, but it's funny how the commentators are different. I think this is American commentators, and I was watching British commentators.
Let me listen to these ones quickly. Actually, didn't even. Yeah, this is American.
I'm going to go back to the British ones.
But now you're going to be half an hour behind. I mean, half an hour, 30 seconds behind.
What's the time there now? What time?
1 minute 45.
Yeah, it's just on 2 minutes 5.
You behind, man? So you're going to be hearing me a couple of seconds. That's like a whole lifetime.
I tell you what I'll do. I'll put Lee Wood
Yeah,
Oh,
put
yeah,
Lee
sure.
Wood. Yes. Correct decision to be made. So for everyone out there, I don't know if everyone is watching the boxing so far. The guy from Ireland doing quite well against a hardened Polish native. Guy from Poland's quite strong, as you said earlier in the fight, but I think he's coming into this fight a little bit injured.
But he's taken a bit of a beating.
He's got a I'm going to disrespect the name, but he's got a bit of like a come forward without the punching power, like a Golovkin. I don't know if it's just like a regional style. But that's a sort of style. He's got a come forward style. Obviously, nowhere near as good as Gennady Golovkin.
No, but he's definitely got to come forward.
Man, I'm surprised. I'm surprised because the Irishman hasn't looked as great as he was speaking up his game in the press conference, though. Like that's the.
Yeah.
I understand you coming up against a tough opponent, but you expect like someone that's like world level to be putting guys like this away, right?
Oh, you think?
Yeah, you went for a nice, good option of points there. I think you were spot on.
He might not win it. Eh? He could get controversial here.
Look, I haven't. You see, I missed the opening segments of the fight, so I don't even know.
No, look, it seemed like it's a very close fight.
Let's go. Oh, that cut's quite bad though. Are you now watching on the TV?
No.
Bro, you need to change over because I'm seeing things.
My TV's downstairs, boss.
Bro, move it. So, okay. I don't know if
I'm gonna put over to Laura anyway on here, and then I'll.
You're gonna come back when the which fight is first though?
Well, Ledumo's first, and then I think it's Laura Wood next, and then Conlan. I think they're an hour. I think Conlan walks out an hour after.
Oh, so I might not even watch that then. Sure.
So
then we'll watch the Wood fight then. We'll watch the Wood fight after this one.
Yeah.
I'll find a way.
Yeah, Laura Wood is expected to. The ring walks at 10:15. And Lopez
is this South African time?
9.
Sorry, I know it probably sounds like a silly question, but
UK time.
UK time.
And then Okoli Billen Smith will be 11 o'clock our time.
So they're all at different times.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
So are you in the 12th now?
Yeah, I'm in the 12th now. 2 minutes and 9 seconds on the clock.
Okay, yeah. So I'm roughly 15, 20 seconds behind.
Kakache is basically hitting and running at this point. I think he feels like he's ahead on points or something.
He's gonna pull a Loma. Think he's ahead and then give up the 12th.
Loma won that fight. Let's not even go there.
Yeah, let's not. This is a nice, calm box stream.
Okay, we're into the 12th round of the IBO super featherweight fight, and it can go either way. Mike, you've been watching the whole fight. I've just kind of come in the last 4 rounds. You saying the Polish guy to get the W?
No. It's close, but I wouldn't.
Where would you start? Like, which side are you leaning towards on your end?
I think Kakachi's done enough, but I think the Polos made it like a tough competitive fight. But I rate the judges' scorecards are going to be quite wide, eh?
In favor of the Irish guy.
Yeah, in favor of Kakachi. Kakash, maybe it's Kakash.
I just don't know how they pronounced it. Like that was the other thing. Like for us, it's not like a natural name that flies off our tongue. Hey, easy money. King, how are you doing? Thank you for joining the live. Hope you're doing well. Just spread the word about the live tonight. Obviously, catching up and Laduma Lamati on in a bit. Can't wait for that fight. Is it time for a jersey? I don't know. Could be time for a jersey. Just give me 1 second.
You're looking a little blue.
No, it's a tee. It's the ring apron is blue, so it's shining on me. I even lost my earpiece there. Yeah, no. We're all good, King. I'm glad you've logged in, and please share your comments with us throughout the night if you're going to be following the feed. We appreciate it. Even if you can ask any questions, no problem. Me and Mike are here to answer, and whoever
Mr.
else.
King in the 053.
And anyone else who wants to ask questions, please feel free to ask questions. Mike loves to talk, so we got him on tonight.
I keep quiet. I don't talk too much.
Yeah, the new Mike doesn't talk much. No, look.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
Yeah, so let me put some questions out there while we're online. I know that Laduma fight hasn't started yet. Let me think.
Well, Kakachi's corner, they think they've got it.
Yeah, they're pretty confident about the whole thing.
Yeah. I think he's done it, though. I think he's got a points decision. I think it's very close. The judges will probably have it very wide.
Okay, here we go. Here's a question. Mike, shoot for the answer first. I'll give my answer after you. You go first.
Why must I go first?
You go first.
Yeah, it's a tough one, eh?
Is it really that tough?
Yeah, it's a tough one. Fight of the year, I mean... Just give me a second.
Okay, since my fighter of the year, Sivanati Nonshinga, or even Bongani Mshlango as well. He had a good, for his age at 43, he's got a shout at being up there for fighter of the year, just his story. But I got to go with Sivanati Nonshinga. Yeah, I can't think of anyone else. And your side, Mike?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, Nonshinga, yeah, but like, who else would you really even? Okay, not even saying for top 3 or anything like that. I mean, could you name many others?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
That's what I'm saying. It's a tough one. There's a few guys that have got shots for it, you know, but it's a I don't know. It's a hard one to.
Here's an even harder question. I'll even pose an even harder question to you because King asked it.
Yes, this is a tough one. I know this gets people's blood boiling.
Not mine. I'm fine.
Yeah, look, I think you've got to put ESPN in the. You have to put them in that scope. You know what I mean? And I know there's lots of talk about. I mean, we've discussed it. You know the situation and stuff like that. But
yeah,
I genuinely think if it's based on you know the criteria is based on that for that year period and that I think ESPN has to be up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think Sipiso Shungwe of ESPN deserves. Obviously, it's a new year now, and obviously not this year because of the inactivity and whatnot. But you know, like
there's definitely the inactivity for this year. But I mean, you've got to based on the you know the regular shows they put on was great matchmaking. The event itself was decent, was good, it was exciting. Yes, there is argument to say, was it sustainable and was it just a promotion or is it just entertainment? But I think based on what they promoted for boxing, they've got to be you without a shadow of a doubt. You have to put them at the top there. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. So that was my thoughts as well, because like I was like, they did everything you would have wanted in 2022. They accomplished. The 12 shows, plus they actually did 13 shows. Collaboration with TLB on Casper Nyovest's fight as well. So you can also throw that in there, because it was like a. So I mean, they did a lot. They did a lot for the sport last year. So I thought that was a good question, but yeah, it's another one of those ones where I don't also know a lot of the promoters from outside of the Gauteng region and what they're doing, but from what I'm seeing, there isn't a lot happening outside of Gauteng anyway. So I don't think they promote it.
There's practically nothing happening outside of Gauteng, and look, the thing is, I think if you had to say, promoters that did their part for boxing in the year, yes, you could name a good few, but in terms of promoter of the year, I failed to see which promoter competes with what ESPN did last year.
Okay, I've got an internal question, Mike, and we can both answer this.
Matchroom.
Yeah, I agree. I just love the work that Eddie Hearn does. Like Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, he's the best in the world at the moment. There's nobody that can compete with him. So love him or hate him, he does phenomenal events. He puts on a lot of events and good fights and stuff like that. So I would say Matchroom.
Matchroom, yeah, I agree with you. I think Matchroom's definitely number one in the world. Because also they promote all around the world as well. They don't just like stick to one country, and they promote in all different markets. What did you think of the decision of that fight there? Obviously the Irish guy won the fights, and the Polish guy got quite a unanimous decision. Do you think that was a raw deal, or do you think that was fair?
No, I think a unanimous is fair, but I didn't hear what because I'd muted it, so I didn't hear what the scorecards were. Was it wide like I thought, or?
I didn't hear the scorecard either. I'm trying to refresh, try to see if I can get BoxRec, but BoxRec hasn't updated it yet.
Yeah, no, I saw that he was. I definitely agree with the win, but I don't know. I'm sure the judges probably had it wide.
Here's a nice question. Like, just imagine you are a professional boxer, right? Just put yourself in the boots of a professional. You're 27, 28 years of age. This question pops up. What do you do?
At 27 years of age.
Yeah, you're 27 years of age. You're like entering the prime years of your boxing career. You're about to fight for a world title. Where would you rather fight, the UK or the USA?
It depends where in the USA, but Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby. That's the dream, man.
It's the MGM Grand, the T-Mobile Arena. That's where we want to be.
Yeah, I think that would be the. Look, make no mistake. I think a world title fight in the UK would be great as well. I mean, the venues that they've got, the crowds, the mazes. I think also depends, but I think Vegas would be the cream of the crop, eh?
Vegas, that's the thing. That's where Errol Spence and Terence Crawford are getting it on. And you know what? I've got a comment here. This is King. We both said USA, but this is what King's saying.
Interesting.
Fair enough, but maybe for King's weight division, that makes a lot of sense.
Light
heavyweight.
The UK in general, I mean, it would be a definitely. I mean, the UK is just phenomenal in that. So, but like, I think depending on you as an individual, if you had maybe the question, if you had the option of fighting for a world title in either UK or USA, like where would you?
Okay, I've got a question.
I'd still like to go to Vegas, though, man.
Okay, Mike, this one's for both of us, me and you. Let's go.
In my best shape. Super heavyweight boss. that's a tough one. My best shape. Jesus.
You know what my best shape is? My best
Middleweight.
shape. No, lightweight. I was a lightweight at amateurs. And I was already, I think, 22, 23. Up next is Laduma Lamati versus Nick Paul.
Yeah, that's
Let's
coming
get
up
it.
now.
Why it's here?
Okay, go put message.
Oh, so I see how they've done this. So they obviously like Laduma Lamati versus Nick Paul is the co-main event, but what they're doing is they're putting in those filler bouts in between. So they're going to do the Nick Paul fight now, and then they're going to put the filler fights because they have to broadcast Conlan's fight later. So I think that's what they're doing.
It makes sense.
But for a South African audience, it's actually very nice they put this fight on a bit earlier. I won't lie.
Yeah.
All right, well, a win is a win, as he said. So congratulations to him, 21-1 now as a professional. Coming up next, the WBC Silver Featherweight Championship title fight between Nick Paul and Ladumo Lamati.
Okay, so which weight division for real? Like, you're middleweight.
Me, middleweight? No, man.
No, in your best shape. Let's say you cut weights and you got ripped and everything like that.
Okay, all right. Look, I reckon if I had to, I'm about 105 now, right? So if I'd been best shape, I mean, what I could probably get to about 85, maybe
85. So can you not cut
80,
to 79?
85, 80. I think I'd be pushing it, but 85 probably. I would say maybe, yeah.
Okay, so cruiserweights.
A very small cruiserweight box.
Yeah, I can't see you in the ring without cruiserweights. Maybe a light heavyweights.
I don't know. That's punching way above my weight, but we'll go there. It's fine.
cut down to 79. I'm sitting at about 81 at the moment, so I can get down to 61 if I put my mind to it, but it'll be very, very harsh. We used to fight at 66. I used to be at amateurs at 63. I used to fight. I was like 22, 23, 24 years old. So I think like now, like just over 30, I could probably make maybe super lightweights. I think now.
Okay, but listen, okay, I'm 40 now. When I was in my late 20s, I was like 65. You know what I mean? So I mean.
Okay, so no, but okay, I'm talking about the prime of your career. So that means you could have been a lightweight.
Yeah. I reckon probably.
I can see you doing the old-fashioned boxing style.
No, not like this one.
Okay, yeah. Here's a question.
Okay, that's fine. What you got?
Male prospect of the year. Who you got? I think Bellum's a good shot, though, to be fair.
He's a good shot, yeah. I just see. I like Rousseau.
Yeah, but did this loss now? I know this loss.
I know with the loss, but he's definitely a prospector.
What about Van Heerden as well? If we're going to mention Rousseau, I think we can mention Van Heerden.
You could mention Van Heerden, yeah. You know what I like about Van Heerden? He's got a lot of confidence, and he's like hungry.
Yeah, so it's Van Heerden. Who else is there?
He's eager to please.
I like Vellum. I think Vellum's the one though.
Yeah, Vellum, yeah, for sure.
Because he's already a champion, right?
Yeah, but we talk. Yeah, no, but I mean, if you had to take that out of the equation, you talk just pure prospect in terms of skill. You understand what I'm saying? Like, don't talk belts, don't talk anything like that. Literally, just a prospect and from a skill level.
What about like Caden Truter? I mean, he's very skilled.
Caden Truter. I mean, you can't write. I mean, Bevan Sabanda is.
He's not South African though.
No, for sure. Are you talking African?
No, we're talking. I think the South African Boxing Awards.
Are you talking purely in that basis, not just what's the prospect? Okay.
Yeah, I think we have to go for like a South African prospect.
So obviously, the awards in that, yeah.
But I don't know if certain fighters can naturalize though. I'm not sure how it works. Like if you've been boxing here for X amount of years, do you get considered like do you change over? I'm not entirely sure like on that situation.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Vellum, I think you definitely have to put him up there. Van Heerden,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. So if you were fighting at lightweight in your 20s and you had to fight someone now in South Africa, who do you think is the hardest fight?
I prefer not to speak.
You're
I'll avoid them all. I'll avoid them all.
Yeah. Just not.
You know, it goes. You say one thing and it gets misconstrued, and then no.
You get called out for a celebrity fight.
You.
Do you still have those posters you made for our bout?
Yeah, they're still on my phone, eh?
Like, but the thing
I'll
is,
fight we'll do that at catch rate. We'll do that at catch rate.
I'd have to eat a lot more of this if I'm gonna get there.
Yeah, but you already have a head start, so it's fine.
Should start now, right?
We join Masterbox. Let's go.
There we go. Another question, yeah.
Good point. Very good point. Very good point.
I think, yeah, and also if we look at like standout performances, like if we look at like Rousseau, his standout performances against Jacques Wood, which I thought was a brilliant performance, and then obviously this is a different year, right? We're talking about calendar year 2022.
Yeah.
So if you go according to that, I think it's a close contender.
Yeah.
But now, here's my question. Is someone like Shavante Koopman in the conversation for prospect? Because that could be a different conversation. Or is he past the prospect level?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, how do you... Because, like if you're talking... But I suppose you're talking prospect of the year. I would suppose, like what King's saying is right. You can't take then the belt thing. You can't take that out of the topic. That would then obviously... You know what I mean? That would be a clear winner then. But, based, if you're going just purely skill level, there's quite a few. We've obviously got a lot of prospects that are without a doubt in with a shot. Yeah, I mean, we mentioned them, Van Heerden, Rousseau. Obviously, there's quite a few. But I suppose if you take like not taking the belt out of the equation, like you can't take that out of the topic, then 100%. Then there's no real contest, then is it?
Look, that's what I said. I think Willem will win it.
Yeah.
If not, he'll be definitely nominated at the very least.
For sure, yeah.
What other award categories are there?
Well, like
ring announcer of the year. Ring announcer of the year.
Duncan Pollock.
Oh wow! Has he ever won it before? I don't know if they've ever done the category before.
I actually don't know.
It'll be between Duncan and Dev. Between those two.
But Dev's only got it because of ESPN. Take ESPN out.
They take Golden Gloves away from Duncan.
You can't take Golden Gloves away.
That's what I'm saying. Like they both work for
time, maybe they stood the test of time.
But what I'm saying is like.
No, I get you. But I would favor Duncan Pollock. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. What else is there?
Trainer of the year.
Because now I would say Colin because of his achievements, but he's now moved to manager of the year because he's represented as a manager now, so he's moving into that category. Otherwise, I would have said Colin because he got multiple wins in Mexico last year, created a world champion. All of the above. But if he's going to be in the manager category this year, then trainers shift. Then that shifts the polls for the trainer.
Okay, but then who would you say is his competition for manager of the year?
What about you?
No, I'm not me. But I'm saying, so, Marco's got to be up there. He has to be in the conversation.
So I'll tell you who the top three are.
Conlon has to be in the conversation.
There's going to be between those three, and then there's a guy. Here's Nick Ball on the TV now. There's a guy, Lonky, Vitboy as well. I think he's also up there as well. He's also been good. And there's a couple of other managers as well from like on the Eastern Cape side, which I'm not too familiar with, but I mean there are a couple of guys there. There's Jekwa, as well that represented his under Combinisi.
Great fight last weekend. A lot of people excited for the fight this weekend. Not only
But I think, I mean, just look at all the international deals that have been brokered. Like you gotta put it into perspective. I think in that regard, I think Colin's ahead. Trainer of the year, maybe Damien. Damien's had a good year with Ilunga Makabu.
Lopez and Josh Taylor. I mean, lots of good fights.
William Tolo as well. Done a very good job with Rock Knapp and Shavante Koopman and Bevan Sabanda. Pumzile, the man that's representing Laduma Lamati, Siko Sequence, and also another boxer. But again, it depends what the award's down to. Is it down to like big fights, or is it just down to winning fights?
Yeah, but that I don't know.
That's why I'm not a judge. I don't want to be. I don't want to be on that panel.
No, but I'm very ginger when it comes to nominations and stuff. Hey, I can be very skeptical.
No, and it's also like, remember, it's also like objective or subjective, rather subjective.
No. Look, I think you can have an idea of who you feel is manager of the year, promoter of the year, trainer of the year, all of those sort of things. But one thing I've noticed, especially in our circle, is that it's so
toxic.
Very toxic, very testy. You can't say something because if you say it in this one, no.
No, I get you. I mean, that's why. I mean, only lately I've started like saying one or two things, but like I've never felt the need to before, because it's like, but now it's like such a toxic situation where like boxing's like there's like different fraternities and different factions, and it's like it's becoming like a high school. It's too much.
The thing is, dude, like I the way I see it is that if you're doing something for boxing, and I'm talking in our country, right, and for our stars, if you're doing something for boxing, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's training, coaching, managing, whatever it might be. Okay, you have to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like there has to be like a kudos for that, because, like you say, the whole thing is very toxic in that. But now I'm looking at it, I'm saying, if you, as long as you're doing something for the sport, that's got to be like a well-respected thing, okay? But if my opinion of, say, trainer of the year differs from yours, just needs to be a difference of opinion. But yes, then you can, guys take it so out of context. You ridiculed, you called names, it's all kinds of, it's like you say, it's so toxic, and it's sad that a conversation can't be had where you can just voice your opinion. It might be right, might be wrong, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like, at least you're talking about the sport,
Okay, I get you, because that's just the harsh way. But we got a big fight coming up now, Mike. Laduma Lamati's in the corner. Nick Ball's in the ring. These guys are about to throw it down.
Let's go. I hope we can do it. I really, really hope we can do it. But I think it's going to be tough, eh?
Yeah, so definitely a barometer fight. Let's see where Laduma is, if he's got the medal to do it at top level.
Do you think Paul is underestimating Lamati?
I do.
Like, do you think he's kept thinking like, he should blitz Laduma? Like, this should be easy.
I think they think that Laduma is going to be the same as Nathaniel Kakalolo.
I hope they do underestimate him, and he throws a massive surprise in there.
Imagine he knocks that ball. I mean, that'll be phenomenal. I'd love that. From a South African point of view, I need my South Africans to win the fight.
Do you reckon he'd need to be like, like, you can't say, okay, if he's convincing, he'll win. Like, do you think like he has to be over convincing to get the nod on the judges' scorecards? You think?
No, I think he has to be convincing, not over convincing. And the only reason I say that is because we've got a WBC silver on the line, meaning there should be neutral judges, but there will obviously be like a little favor in terms of the home crowd support and the fans cheering every punch that Nick Ball lands. I think it'll be much like the Katie Taylor versus what's her name?
Cameron.
Yeah, Chantal Cameron. In the fact that Chantal Cameron and Katie Taylor was very competitive, but the right person won, and even though it was in Ireland,
Yeah.
But also Nick Ball's from Liverpool; he's not from Ireland. But I mean, there is that European England Ireland connection. So, okay, we're about to get this underway. All right, thank you everyone for logging in. If you feel, I'm scoring this part on time. If anyone else is, if anyone else wants to score the fight with us, please let us know your scorecards as the fight is going along. All right, we are underway. All right, Ledumo extending that jab nice and early. Hey, Lamati, 6-inch height advantage going into this fight.
Yeah, he definitely had the size, eh?
But you know what the thing about shorter fighters is, like the overhand. So far, the guys are just feeling each other out, and basically, you know how it is, round one of 12 always, the feel out round.
Yeah.
I wonder what gloves they're wearing. I can't exactly see. Is it Reyes? Everlast.
Can't see.
Man, oh man, I get so nervous when the guys get in the ring, and you interact there with them on a daily basis, and now they're doing the business in the ring. Like you. You go through you go through the same thing. I've seen you sweating at events.
Yeah, that I do, eh?
Oh, so far Ledumo's tying up. He's strong, not letting Ball just come all over the looping right. Keeping nice. He's got to be strong. He can't let Ball come forward. He can't let Ball bully him. He's just got to stick to his guns. Okay. See, the thing is that Ledumo can keep the jab popping all night. He's got the reach advantage. He'll be able to, to come out strong there. He's just flashing it at the moment. Nick Ball's jab is going to be short all night. He just doesn't have long limbs,
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Wow. Nice combo there from Ledumo. Nice 1-2. He's keeping the fight on the outside for now. Just a strong performance.
Very measured performance.
Very measured, yeah. And then I hope this is not going to be the look of the fight where Nick Ball comes forward. He's looking to throw punches and then hold when he misses, because Ledumo will inevitably make him miss from time to time. I hope he just doesn't hold like that every time that happens. Come on, Ledumo. Side to side. Shift. Oh, and the commentators are even saying that Nick Ball's throwing one shot at a time. He's a smaller guy. He can't afford to do that. I'm along those same lines as them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Ledumo for this first round. Like, I can't lie. I think he's just comprehensively it's got his range.
Yeah.
Like he's mastering his range. End of the first round. I have Ledumo Lamati 1 round up.
Yeah, same here.
Are you still behind me, or are you same?
Well, the round's just ended now.
But you agree with me that Ledumo took the first round?
100%.
Okay, 10-9, first round. Well done. Ledumo Lamati just establishing it early, but obviously as the fight goes on, let's see what Nick Ball does. He's quite a strong...
But we should ask, how does King see it? The King must give us his input there. How does he see it?
Yeah, King, we're all scoring this together. Come, please, 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 give us something. We're interested to know.
There you go.
Okay, second round is underway. There we go. Finally, Nick Ball lands the jab. So that he looked good on. But Laduma, I don't know if he's hesitant to throw the right there. He looked like ball was open for the right. There we go. Big right hand landed there from Laduma Lamati. And now tucked into the sternum there.
I think that got Ball's attention.
I think there we go. There's the comment from King. But I think Laduma is looking very physically strong for the fight. So obviously with a good strength and conditioning program as well. Oh, big right hand, Lamati. He's just got to concentrate at all times, Mike. That's the thing.
But that's the thing. He has to stay razor focused there.
Big time, because Ball's just a big puncher. But I think Ball's giving him a lot of respect, eh? He knows that this is a flippin' hard fight. Yo, the jab from Laduma is just so effective in this fight.
It's like a piston, eh?
It's finding its mark as well. Oh, it looks like they're wearing Reyes. I was certain that it was Reyes in the beginning. And Reyes is kind of like a puncher's glove,
Yeah. I can't. Yeah, it looks like it's. No, I can't see.
And another comment, obviously, here as well. Lamati fighting well off the jab, 100%. His jab is his key weapon in this fight. He's looking polished. And I like that he's popping it all night because Ball now Ball switched southpaw now. That's interesting. The referee just warning Ball for fighting a bit dirty there. Laduma is just popping that jab, frustrating Nick Ball. But it feels like Ball is waiting. I'm used to him being all over the show. He's just waiting for Laduma to do his thing. I think he's wary of Laduma catching him with something.
Yeah.
Man, oh man, oh man. There we go. Nice jab being popped through there. Again. Going down to the body. Ball trying to come over the top now. But Ball, funny enough, with Ball style, he curls into a ball as well. Man, there's 10 seconds left in round number 2. Ball's trying to come with some big shots, but Laduma is just keeping him at bay. And do you know what Laduma's doing really well? He's getting under all the punches as well. That's the end of round 2. Mike, I'm going for another Laduma round. I can't see him doing anything wrong.
I can't see why anyone would give it to Ball, to be honest, though. That he's it's measured, it's a polished performance, he's sticking well behind his jab. I can't see what Ball did to take either of those 2 rounds.
Yeah, that's definitely another Laduma Lamati round. Pumzile is doing great work in his corner as well, his head trainer. Definitely one of the upcoming guys in the game. I think he'll obviously produce a lot of good boxes.
It's measured. His performance is measured. You know what I'm saying? He's not erratic. He's not nervous. There's no tension. He's focused. He's razor sharp focused. Which is good.
Yeah, that's two rounds in the bag and 2 Laduma Lamati rounds, in our opinion so far. Lamati's looking stellar, at least in the first 2 rounds of this fight. Round number 3 about to get underway, and we are officially in round number 3.
Can I ask you a question? Do you sense a bit of nervousness in the Ball corner?
Yes, I do. I think that they realized how big Laduma is. In saying that, though, he's now starting to open up in round number 3. And he's starting to get I think his frustration is showing through now because he's just literally pushed Laduma Lamati. But the comments coming through, jab, 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 and that's literally all Laduma has to do tonight, to stick it in the face of Nick Ball.
Literally just jab and keep him off.
Man, just gotta keep popping that jab, man. Gotta keep it there.
He doesn't have to fight inside. He doesn't have to make it like a brawl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you see what Nick Ball's doing now. He's trying to force Ledumo to get into like a scrap now.
To rough it up, yeah.
But Ledumo, that's what we were saying, Mike. He just needs to keep his wits about him. It just need. I think he can set him up for a nice right hand there, like he did there.
If he just stays focused and works behind his jab, I can't see Ball winning this fight.
I just see the frustration on Ball, but I just want to see, because we saw Ledumo's last fight at featherweight. He definitely converted a lot more power in this new weight division. I just need to see if he hits Ball hard, like how's Ball going to react? You know, we haven't seen Ball react in his career yet. Man, oh man. Oh, got to be careful. He was just open there, and I think Ball caught him with the right. And I think he can actually make Ball really tight. Like, if you keep making Ball miss, frustrates him, because Ball's awkward. He's going to hit from every angle, like he is doing now. Just needs to literally catch all those. You know, Ball's trying to come under now. He's trying to come under, rough the fight up. Dumo's just got to not get into that trap. There's a better round for Ball, this one, but I don't know.
I also think so. Yeah, it's still anyone's game.
Yeah.
The round, I'm saying.
I'm just worried now. Ledumo needs to stop like being so open for these shots now. He needs to just cover up a bit more. Oh, going nasty to the body there was Lamati. Oh, catches Ball with the right. But man, oh man, like Ledumo, he's almost like wrestling Ball now. He's like trying to. Oh, Ball caught him there, I think. Oh, but he's tying up now. Man, he mustn't get involved in the scrappy fight that Ball wants him to get involved in.
Yeah, he's playing into Ball's kind of fight.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. You gotta just box your game, man. You gotta make Ball fight your fight. I don't know. Round 3 is like close one for me.
No, for me, I've got it for Ball.
I think that's what I was feeling too. That's when I said close. I'll probably edge it to Ball because he started to make Ledumo box his style.
And that's like the jab sort of.
Yeah, I went.
Wasn't as prominent in round 3, yeah.
Yeah, round 3 went to Nick Ball. It's the first round I've given to Nick Ball.
Yeah.
And also with the agreement, round 3 to Ball. Yeah, Nick Ball just, we'll watch the highlights here really quickly when it comes up there. He just opened up Ledumo a bit more. He got a lot closer to Ledumo. Like, Ledumo wasn't able to keep him at bay with the jab. Ledumo did try to force a few right hands. I'm just worried. Is he going to be open for a silly shot now where, we all know Nick Ball has got great punching power.
He worked his way in 2 jabs, got his range, and still had good leverage on those shots.
Here we go. Nice. Up and down. Chop the tree.
He wasn't too far out. But then again, when he gets in those moments right there, he has to make it run.
Beautiful. Ledumo. Beautiful work there. Just a nice combo. But Ball, I'm just worried about that counter because Ball's just waiting for that right hand. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. He might take a lot of, Ball might take a lot of damage, but it just takes that one big shot.
Yeah.
Stressful, man. Yeah, I think it's a fair comment, and that's what I've been saying. Like, he needs to go back to jabbing.
Yeah.
How are you seeing it on your side, Mike? Are you seeing Ledumo changing up the way he's boxing for this fight? Or
He's not as sprightly as he was in the first, in the first 2 rounds. He's backed off on his jab. He's not using his jab as much as he was. And it's like he's almost being dragged into Ball's kind of fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Ball's also just like it's a horrible fight style, man. It's like unfortunately it's all over the place. Like, I just don't.
But he doesn't have to engage with him. He can stay on the outside. He doesn't need to engage.
Yeah, and Nick.
When I say engage, he doesn't need to engage on the inside.
Yeah, just stay on the outside, keep running.
Stay on the outside, pump that jab, work the ring, and I think
just frustrate him. Yeah, exactly. Just frustrate Ball. Ooh, ball landed a big overhand there.
I love pit bulls, but when they get aggressive and they're on a mission and you see fire in their eyes, they go for it.
No, this wrestling is too much, man.
Yeah.
No, man, they must box now. This wrestling is ridiculous. But it's now unfortunately what's happening is it's between Lamati and Nick Ball. Nick Ball is the one that's holding all the time, and now he's trying to wrestle.
But
I don't understand this one. Like now they must box. Like,
if I can mention Kevin Parker, the referee, for a minute, I think he needs to be a little more clear. It's either he's going to let him work inside or he's going to come in and break, because it's gone, back and forth. It reminds me of, sometimes in a basketball game, you're going to let him play or you're going to call the game tight. Like, you're going to let him do that?
Yeah, Nick Ball's a tough operator. Yo, Ludumo's now going to the body now. They're a little bit low there, in my opinion. But I don't think the referee spotted it.
Good body shot from Ball.
I think Ball is mentally...
I don't understand like the elbows and the fight styles and stuff. Like the elbow is too much now. Shifting up and leaning. It's like he's making it a dirty fight, Nick Ball. But Ludumo needs to just keep his wits about him. I don't know. Hey, round 4 is come to a conclusion.
Yeah, I've got it to Ball again.
Yeah. Ludumo needs to sharpen up and get back on that jab again. After 4 rounds, we have a dead even.
Dead even, yeah.
What's everyone else thinking? Comment in the comment section. How are you scoring this fight so far? So far, myself and Mike have got it 38-38. First 2 rounds going to Laduma Lamati, and round 3 and 4 going to Mr. Nick Ball. And we have some form of agreement there, 2-2 even. I think we're watching the same fights. Good to know that other people are on the same page as us. I think it would be harsh. I think it would be harsh to give 3 rounds to either guy. I think 2-2 is definitely a fair assessment.
Yeah.
Because I think the first 2 rounds.
There's always that possibility that someone's given it all to Ball. Remember, on that side, it's another story.
Hey, no, man. So the first 2 rounds were so clear cut, though.
I rate they were.
Ludumo just needs to do Olympic style and jab, and not willing to impress. And I'm not sure if that'll impress the judges. But the wrestling, Lamati trust his weight advantage.
Yeah, 100%.
He's a much bigger guy,
But that's what I'm saying. He should work the jab, stick on the outside. Move angles.
Mark, I need to ask a question now. When is the ref going to warn Nick Ball about this elbows and holding and hitting and stuff? Like, I mean, it's getting obsessive now.
Yeah.
Round number 5 of this bout.
So that's a good jab.
Sure. Yeah, but Nick Ball, he did well behind the ropes there. Jeez, Ludumo fell through the ropes almost there, and flipping Ball put it on. But Ludumo he's abandoning the jab.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like he slacked off a bit.
But also remember that Nick Ball is just lunging, like chin in the air forward, and just going at it, and Ludumo is just like trying to navigate now. The referee needs to give some form of warning. The referee needs to actually give a proper warning. Yes, Nick Ball just came with a super overhand right. It just missed, but it looked so dangerous. So dangerous, this guy Nick Ball. I mean, sure, the style is not appealing, in that sense, but I still feel like this man he's got a big career ahead of him, though. We can just zone in, but also he's got versing our top boxer here, Ludumo.
The shots on top because you're punching downward and you're not exactly at times bringing your punches back to your chin. And that's what we're seeing at times from Lamati and Ball.
Ludumo's looking. Have you noticed that Ludumo's looking to pivot for an uppercut? Like he's waiting now for Ball, trying to time Ball on the uppercut when Ball comes in.
Yeah, but he's getting caught.
But Ball's not hitting behind the head. But I think it's also because Ludumo is moving, he's just shifting his angles.
Doing something, put the stick back in his face. Just like that. He has to be consistent.
Sure. Just requires one big shot from either guy, and this fight can just end.
I don't know. Do you think Dumo has the power to stop Paul?
I do, but he's wobbling a little bit now. I'm a bit suspect as to what's. I think this is another Nick Ball round.
Yeah.
Hey, no, I was worried about that round. Hey, Nick Ball's now taken the lead in this fight after 5 rounds. For the first time in the fight, he's ahead.
Catches him coming in as well. He's just beating him literally to the punch in most of these exchanges here.
Definitely got the confidence coming forward at the moment. And he's got his. You know, the thing is with Nick Ball now, he's got his tail up as well. So he's gunning it now. He's got a bit of confidence about him now. I think he landed 1 or 2 big shots, and it's given him like a big boost. Man, what a fighter what a fight we have so far. Just a fight that's hopefully going to ebb and flow. Maybe Ledumo can come back and take a round back here and put himself back on track. Yeah, but the thing is, and I think are we getting different commentary of? But I think that this lady here that's on the commentary here saying it back like Ball's in his rhythm now. Ledumo needs to now establish his rhythm.
Yeah. Get back to working behind the jab.
Man, oh man. Just got to keep it simple, Keep it simple. Don't get into big. Ooh. See, if these right hands start to land, Mike. If Ledumo's right hand starts to land, they big right hands as well.
They are, yeah.
I don't know. We don't know if Nick Ball's he can take. Ooh, but I give credit to Ball. His defense is sharp.
Yeah. I think Ball's starting to find his range and he's opening up a bit there.
Yeah, he's catching. You know what? He's got the momentum and he's just catching Ledumo. His timing is a bit better than when Lamati's is right now.
Mm.
Man. Oh, brilliant left hook there. Brilliant left hook there. That's more like it there from Ledumo Lamati. Man, oh man. That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
Whoa, brilliant there. Now he's starting to land on Nick Ball. This round is I don't know if he's done enough in this round though, Mike. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he's done enough to nick it, but he had some good moments there. So I think
it was better than the last one though. So
yeah.
We'll put it that, I still think I'm going for Ball in that round.
Yeah. I think Ball had some good moments early on.
Yeah, and also now because Ledumo's bleeding from the nose. Okay, he's been bleeding from the nose for the past round, but
no, but I'm Ball's starting to find his range now. He's starting to tee off. Yeah, he's getting caught with the odd punch here there, but it's not enough to win the round.
Ball is taking away the jab. He's clearly in control. Yeah, look, he could have also just been like in the first couple of rounds, like letting Laduma get into the fights and let's get himself warm as well. But that's the problem I'm having now, is that it's just like I hope it does. Like if Ball wins another round here, that could be quite a dangerous prospect, because then Laduma's got to literally win every round from that point onwards to take the fight.
Yeah.
According to our unofficial scorecards.
Yeah.
Oof, got to watch that looping overhand right. You know what? It's such a what I've noticed about Ball, and actually I rate him now. I rate him a lot more because he's timing his counters very well. Like he's like got a bit of a, like, Javante Davis will never like comprehensively outbox you. And it's like got like this. Nick Ball's got a similar feel to that. Like you can just.
But have you noticed like that he's not so scrappy anymore. His timing is much better now. He's finding his range.
Yes. No. Exactly. Oof, nice body work there from Laduma Lamati.
But it's almost like Laduma's completely abandoned the jab.
Yeah, I feel like also partly to play Nick Ball as like taking it away from him, like not just as he abandoned it.
But it's almost as if Laduma's trying to trade with him.
Yeah, he's got suckered a little bit into that. But this is what happened against the Mexican guy as well. Remember, he went all out war.
But that's what I'm saying, though. He's completely abandoned the jab, and he's trying to slug it out with Ball, and Ball's doing the better work on the inside.
I don't know. It looks like Ball's like breathing heavily already, though.
Breathing heavily, but I think he's still landing a lot more comprehensively.
So this is where the corner adds value. Laduma needs to get his hunger back. Jab, flip and jab. I like the comments from King.
100%. Cannot agree more.
Oh, brilliant body work there. But then Nick Ball's just so busy, man. Like he's throwing about 10 punches in one instance. Like in the judges' eyes, that's immense.
Yeah.
Such a good fight. Such a good like level up fight as well. Ooh. Lamati has got to go to the body, man. He's got to go to the body of Nick Ball. I know the area is a really small area because Nick Ball is quite a short guy, but there's like I feel like his gas tank is not conducive to fight the way he is for like 12 rounds. He's throwing with absolutely everything he has.
Well, the thing is, like Lamati's having moments, but it's not consistent. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. It's I've just finished. I've got another Nick Ball round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, this last second half of the fight now, it's got to change, man. Things got to change.
Yeah.
It's either that or he's going to look for a late knockout, and then the problem is Nick Ball's just so dangerous on the counter that he might be open for something.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think Nick Ball probably carries power late as well.
Yeah, the broadcast just froze. What's going on here? Is your broadcast still on?
Yeah.
Mine just froze.
Did you pay your DSTV?
I don't know. That's the thing. Well, look there. They didn't cut me off completely, but Fight Night Live, it's frozen.
Look, unofficially we had Laduma winning the first two, but I mean, the official judges could have given either one of those 2 rounds.
No, man, they were so clean cut.
To us, it's clean cut, but you know how it goes that side of the world.
Man, now we're experiencing technical difficulties.
Okay, no, mine's gone off now.
So it looks like it's a worldwide problem then.
Yeah.
Oh, now how am I going to score this fight now? Here we go. We're back on. Oh, hard fight, this one. Hard, tough fight between Ledumo. Yeah, broadcast froze, I think, around the world, actually. Yeah, broadcast came to an end there. Okay, but I mean, this is Nick Ball, hey? WBC silver champion on a third defense. Got big things ahead of him. Ledumo Lamati has still got 5 rounds, including this one, to turn the tide. Man, I really want to see. No, but the problem with Nick Ball is it's a little bit of a difficulty of me seeing this style on a basis, a long term basis.
Not sustainable.
No, I don't think it's like you can box like this for your entire career, right?
But styles make fights, eh? So maybe it's just the style of the fight. Eh?
Boxer versus brawler.
Boxer versus brawler.
Man, it just looks forceful at this stage.
It looks forceful in that, but I think Ball's starting to sort of take the fight away now. Eh?
Yeah, it kind of looks that way, right?
Mm. And I think it was King who mentioned like he needs to, get that fire back now, work behind his jab, move a lot more. Don't go into that slugfest type.
Mark, you got a question?
Is Nick Ball willing? Yes.
So we actually
on the unofficial score.
We actually got we just about to end 8 rounds, and we'll say that I think it's safe to say that it's I think Nick Ball's ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Leduma's given a very good account of himself so far in that, but he's abandoned his what worked so well for him early on.
Yeah, you got 4 rounds left now, Mike. Ledumo Lamati. Do you see him putting a stop to Nick Ball?
No.
You don't?
No. I don't know if Nick Ball will stop Ledumo either, but I can't unless Ledumo comes out, works behind his jab, comes out with something totally different. I can only see it going one way.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the jab was working so well for him in the beginning. I just don't know why he abandoned it.
Man, I'm gonna start stress eating now. Yeah, Ledumo's going to win by knockout. You're right. Either that or he's going to drop Ball like 3 times.
Yeah.
And then King saying Ball is much stronger. Yeah, he's a very stocky guy. He's very strong. Got a low center of gravity. Oh, referee stopped the fight.
For what?
No. He's giving Nick Ball a last warning for this.
He didn't take a point, though.
No.
After that earlier nonsense, he should take a point.
It's been going on the whole fight. This point should have been taken after like round 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we said half earlier on, he should have taken the point.
Nice digging to the body there from Lamati.
I don't want to hear sorry.
Lamati having a much better round this round.
Yeah.
Oh, but Paul hit him with a cracking right hand there. Mark, you had a question?
Going to decision, yeah, I reckon. I don't think Paul will stop Laduma, but I think Laduma needs a knockout to win.
Yeah. Dumo's done well this round, but again, it's one of those rounds where he did well, and then Nick Paul did well.
He did well, but I think I still lean towards Paul.
But I mean, like Nick Paul, this round, I mean, with the warning and everything, I mean, does that count against him?
I don't think so.
I'm clutching, but I'm trying.
No, he's definitely had a better round, but I still think Paul's done enough to take the round.
Okay, that was a close round. I'm gonna give that one to Laduma. It was a very close round.
I'm going Paul.
That's a fair call. I just think that if any round in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds, I think that was probably his better one. So I'm gonna go with him on that one, just as a close round call. I think you and King are on the same stream, Mike.
Is he behind?
Yeah. Round 10 underway.
What's your time?
Round 10, 2 minutes and 45 seconds.
Thank you.
Where do I place my order? Oh, that's much better, Ludumo. That's much better. Not straight right there. Mike, at what stage does Ludumo just go all guns blazing? Because he's got to know that he's behind.
He should start. I would do it from now already. Yeah.
But just getting peppered on the counter though.
Because knockdown, point deduction, it's not going to count for him now. He's going to have to just bite down on that gum guard and go for it. If you're in his corner, what are you going to tell him to do?
I mean, he needs to start. Okay.
Because ultimately now, even if he comes out, works behind the jab, works his angles and things like that, he's too far behind.
I'm no trainer, but like, I'm an analyst. So like, if I'm there, I prefer my boxer to go out on his shield and try win the fight at all costs, as opposed to just seeing it off and surviving.
Yeah. Would you say he's surviving at the moment?
I know that can be controversial because, like, obviously you don't want someone to get hurt in the sport, but it is a glory sport and you want to win, right?
This is not a blood sport, Hayden.
No, but like, it's a glory sport. You want to win, like you don't.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. He's far behind now. Surely his corner knows that. So I mean,
I think you're right. And then the championship rounds is probably where they're going to ask him to just go for it.
Yeah. He's got to leave.
He got hit really hard there. I don't know if he's okay. Oh, ball hit him so hard there. Come on, you got to hold. You got to hold. You got to hold. Oh, he's getting rocked. "15 seconds left in this round. Laduma's got to throw something so the ref doesn't stop the fight. Laduma, come on, hold. You got to just survive this round because he got tagged and unfortunately he felt the impact of that. Okay, he survived.
Yes.
I know I'm ahead of you guys. Sorry, but
no. Yeah. I saw it.
A big shot. That was a big shot.
See, that's the problem now. If he bites down on it and he goes for it, he could end up walking into something like that, eh? But I suppose you're behind. You got to do it.
Got to do it. That's another Nick Ball round.
Yep.
It was that right hand that rocked, that wobbled him.
That was clean, eh?
Man. I'm proud though, because like ordinarily like Laduma's got such a big opportunity here. He's on the cusp. I mean, he could literally knock Ball out last second, right?
Yeah, he could do, but I mean, like, yeah, I don't know.
I'll be honest, if he goes the distance with Nick Ball, I mean, that's an accomplishment already because Nick Ball is a punching, like he's a...
Yeah, that's definitely be a...
Man, I'm just so nervous though because of that. What happened at the end of that last round? Yeah, commentator got a good point as well. Like he comes in really strong in the first minute of the round, and then Nick Ball starts to take it from that middle point.
Yeah,
and that obviously in the judges' eyes is not a good look. Yeah, he's showing some urgency now, snapping the snap hook there. But Nick Ball, I said he was looking tired earlier. It actually looked like he got picked up a second wind. So, but I mean, okay, we're 1 minute and 30 seconds into. Oh, he got caught again with the right hand. Oh, catches Ball with the right hand. Big shot. Ball looks hurt. But he's holding. Now he's holding. He recovered now. He needs to throw it again, man. He had him.
I don't think he hurt Ball.
There was a slight stagger there.
You think so?
Okay, he wasn't like Laduma. It wasn't as hurt as Laduma was in the previous round, but he got buzzed he got buzzed a bit. Oh, left hook! His leg went. Laduma, this is the time to put the pressure on. You had him. I think he's tired because he backed up. He backed up. I think he must be feeling the pace of the fight because he literally caught him with a left hook. You must be seeing it now.
Yeah.
Oh, and he had him. He could have followed up with something else, and he could have dropped him at the very least.
I don't know. I don't think he was hurt, eh?
The left hook, you didn't see the leg buckle.
Nah, I don't think. I think I was just off balancing, eh?
Nah. Oh, Ball just judo tossed his opponent. Oh, they're about to take a point. They're going to take a point from Nick Ball now. Oh, no, they're not. The referee is just checking the gloves. Wait. Oh, how many warnings? How many warnings? That's the third time he's given a final warning. I mean, that's ridiculous. I know it's not going to make a difference to the final scorecard. Don't get me wrong, but you got to be consistent. You can't give 3 warnings. Shit, man. Going into the last round.
Unfortunate.
But how many times have we seen guys like they lost? I know Laduma hasn't lost every round, but how many times have we seen someone lose every round and catch their opponent in the 12th round and win the fight? It's happened before. It can happen now.
Yeah, I can remember. I don't think. Okay, he wasn't losing, but I mean Mosley Vargas in that 12th round.
You know what, Mike? Something could happen here.
No, I'm not saying it won't, but I don't think Laduma's got enough power in him to hurt Paul. Eh?
You reckon he didn't roll him? Eh? I reckon he got hurt twice in that round.
More off balance than anything else. He recovered well, and he still did enough to see out the round.
I overlooked it because I thought Laduma wobbled him twice in that round. Maybe I should have given that round to Laduma. Oh, I don't know. Nah, I think maybe still Ball was more active.
I had it for Ball. I've only given Laduma the first 2 rounds.
Yeah, it's look. Yeah, I wonder what the judges will say, but probably something along those lines.
The judges will probably have it as a complete shutout.
You're joking? That's impossible. Those first 2 rounds.
Hey, you'll be surprised.
No, man, that would be horrendous if they did that. Laduma has won a handful of rounds here.
2. You've got him what, 3?
I've got him 3 rounds. Yeah. They're both really fit, though. I mean, they could both definitely go a couple more rounds.
Yeah, I'd say he's definitely well conditioned.
King says, "I see a stoppage."
Who, Laduma?
I don't know for which. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, man, come on! You got 1 minute and 38 seconds to go, Ladooms. Let's go. But I got to respect Nick Ball. He's not running away in this last round. You know, he's trying to get a stoppage at all costs. You know, he's at least. Man, yeah, he's just super strong, Mike. He's just so physically dominant and I mean that type of power you can't just throw hands because you're gonna get caught and you're gonna get absolutely hit. Oh my word! Oh no! Come on, hold on, Laduma, hold on. They're thrown in the towel. They threw in the towel, and Nick Ball has taken the win.
Oh my god!
Okay. In the last round, I mean, it can happen. Look, he got quite hurt. Have you seen the stoppage now?
Dude, I saw it, but I mean, with what, 40 seconds to go?
58 seconds left on the clock. And King said, "Told you." But King, but you know what, King, you didn't say which way.
Baby.
You didn't say which way. You were very I mean, it could have gone either way, and you would have said, "Told you."
Well, that's okay. It gives me 3 points. I'm happy.
You're wrong, eh? Yarr. Okay, man. But look, yeah, the towel came in, but he was hurt. He was hurt, Mike.
I don't know. I disagree with the towel situation, but that's
What
just
happens if he died in the last minute, though?
he wasn't taking that kind of punishment. Let's be honest. I'd be interested. I'd love to have heard what the cards were at that point.
Yeah, I think
Would have been interesting
10-2 or 9-3 on my scorecard. 9-3. I'm maybe being a bit biased. All right. Solid performance from Nick Ball and Laduma Lamati. I'm proud of the man. I thought
I think he can. I think he can definitely hold his head high. I mean,
look,
he started really strong.
You saw some of the comments on the group. You know that a lot of people just wrote off Laduma Lamati. So for him to go all this way, I mean, that's impressive.
No. Look, I think Laduma gave an extremely good account of himself, but like he had strong moments in the beginning, but it just he weathered off. Like he abandoned his jab. I don't know. I'm not sure. It just. I think he can be proud, absolutely, of the performance. But I mean, it goes back down to that thing of what could have been, you know?
Yeah, Nick Ball's a knockout artist. So, I mean, maybe he could have gone to points there. I don't know but I thought Laduma was really hurt from the previous round. And I think that's what probably affected him.
Look, the corner knows. I mean, I'm looking at it from the outside. I mean, the corner obviously knows. But I mean,
and they would have spoken to him between rounds.
As a fighter, you wouldn't. I mean, you'd want to. You understand. So the corner obviously knows best. But yeah, it's a pity, man. I really hoped he was going to do it. You know.
Yeah. Look. There we go. So Nick Ball wins by 12th round TKO. So congratulations to him. Unfortunately, our own South Africa's Ladumo 9mm Lamati didn't get the win, but very proud of his performance. Obviously, crucially, started the fight really well and just to the middle rounds and just couldn't regather his momentum that he started with.
Yeah.
Here we go. King, what are you saying? Let me bring up the comments here. It's quite a long one. I don't know. I feel like Lorato Glamini stylistically probably a better matchup for Nick Ball, in terms of a competitive fight. But in saying that, Laduma Lamati versus Lorato would also have been a great fight for local South African fans. But again, we comparing apples and oranges, different fight styles. Hey, but Laduma is a really tough man, to take some of those punches that Nick Ball threw tonight and still be standing, because he didn't go down. He's on his feet the entire fight. Not once was he dropped by Nick Ball. And Nick Ball, there you go, Dilo. Hey guys, Ball was too rough for Laduma. Hand speed was not there. Good stoppage by the corner. Yeah. I saw he was really hurt, Mike. Okay, I know we're going to have different takes on this, but he was badly hurt in round 11, and I think that factored into it. As soon as he got caught to that right hand, just towards the end of that last minute coming in, I think that obviously was too much, and they know their guy.
No, but that's why I say, I'm looking at it from this side. Obviously, the corner knows best, of course. But I think it's just the disappointment, you know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, I mean, naturally, we wanted Laduma to get his hand raised tonight.
Yeah.
Being proud of...
But I mean, if he was hurt the round before, I mean, why leave it then to the 12th? Why not just stop it in the 11th or stop it in the 10th even? If you know he hasn't got the power to stop your opponent.
No, I don't think it was that. I think he only really got hurt in the 11th round. Like that was towards the end of the 11th. And I think they were like, look, if anything happens in round 12, you get caught with a big shot, the towel's coming in. That's what I think happened.
Possibly, yeah.
So here we go. Another comment here. It takes a warrior to enter the squared circle. Well done to both fighters. Fully agreed. We got to respect Ledumo, got to respect Nick Ball. At the end of the day, the guys are doing it for our entertainment, our amusement.
Yeah.
So respect to the Warriors, and I know Ledumo will bounce back. Probably have a fight towards the end of the year. I think because it's a stoppage win, you have to take a little bit of time off. Stoppage loss. So he'll be probably back in to main headline a bull back at home, and try bounce back and try. I think he should try again to go for international. Let's see what comes. You see, Mike, the fact that Ledumo is not in the ring, like when they're standing next to each other and they're announcing the knockouts or TKO, he's not there, which I think means he's hurt. Because if he had to be taken backstage fast, that means he might have taken a lot of damage tonight over the period of the fight.
Course of the fight, yeah.
So I think it's a wear and tear type thing, decision to throw in the towel. And I know there was a minute left, but maybe that was that minute that could have been dangerous.
100%.
Yeah, Nick Ball did win. Indeed, he won on a TKO with 1 minute left on the clock. Towel being thrown in. So congratulations to him. Obviously, Ledumo Lamati is going to have to come back and obviously try to fight back towards the international scene. Ledumo had no chance of winning from round 9 onwards. Yeah, I mean, what do you think of that, Mike?
Yeah, I agree. I actually think it was earlier than that. I think he was pretty much out of the fight from earlier than that. So, but it's like I say, 100%. The corner knows best. And like you said, I mean, he was taking some punishment in that. So, look, I think Ledumo can hold his head high, dude. I mean, how many people were thinking that Ball was going to blitz him out within the first 4 rounds?
Yeah. We saw a lot of predictions. There we go. A question from Sebastian right there. Prediction for both world title fights: Conlan versus Lopez and Wood versus Lara. I'm going to go first, Mike. I'll shoot for this one real quickly. I think Lara beats Wood, and I think Conlan beats Lopez. What's your take?
Yeah, I say Conlan by points, and I say Lara by stoppage.
Oh, you're going the same as me? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because of what happened the first time with Leewood and Lara. So I think. Yeah.
Although I'm not sure who'd said, but somebody did mention also that, like, I mean, like Wood was ahead the whole fight until the bloody stoppage. You know what I mean? So.
Right.
But I don't know. But just based on that, I just got this feeling he's going to get clipped again, eh?
Yeah. Luis Alberto Lopez, but we're not crossing over to the Michael Conlan fight now, if I'm not mistaken. There's going to be other fights.
I think there's one before the Conlan fight. Yeah, did you see this question?
What is that?
I think it's Salih, if I'm pronouncing it right. Sorry if I'm not. I've been struggling with load shedding, so I couldn't watch. I would assume Lamati's game plan would be to fight on the outside, inside on where he went wrong. I fully agree with that. I said Ledumo started really strong. His jab was like a piston. He was using his jab really well. He was cutting angles. He was fighting really well. And I would say from round 3, the jab went out the window. It's like he abandoned the jab after that. And then he had moments. There were moments where he did some good body work. There was moments where he was catching Ball, but it sort of fell apart from there.
So do you think though that like his abandonment of the jab cost him the fight, or was it really a difficult thing with Nick Ball's fighting style, especially when Nick Ball came forward, because he was landing the jab when Nick Ball was still like not coming forward, if that makes sense?
No, I know, but like he wasn't working his jab as much as he was in the earlier part, and he was having good success with that. He was frustrating Ball. I mean, Ball, we even said it, he was going back to the corner and we're saying it looked like he was a bit tense, and a bit irritated. And I honestly think the game plan, if he'd used his jab a bit more, he might have had a bit more success. Not saying that he would have stopped him or anything like that, but I think he would have had a bit more success. And maybe I think the game plan, where if it did change for whatever reason, and they tried to, it was more like a slugfest, or they were trying to slug it out with Ball. That was wrong. He shouldn't have changed. He shouldn't have done that.
All right, we got another question, or statement rather, from Sebastian here. If Lopez and Lara wins, I wouldn't be surprised if Top Rank and Matchroom try to bid high on the TV rights. Wow, that's actually a good one. I mean, that fight will take place in America most likely.
Do you think so?
Both fighters, yeah, because Lopez and Lara, I think, both train out of the USA.
Do they?
I have a funny feeling that Lopez. Let me check. Luis Alberto Lopez, or does he train in Mexico?
Oh, I suppose it could be.
I mean, I don't know why my box check's not loading now. But yeah, no. Oh wait, here he is. Yeah. No, he trained. Sorry, Lopez trains out of. I thought he trained out of America, but because he got an American coach. Maybe Boxrec still has him training in Mexico.
Maybe, yeah.
I think I don't know if he lives in America, but most certainly if he's got an American trainer, and then Laura. I don't know if does Laura have an American trainer too. Both train in Mexico. Okay, maybe it'll be a. I still think they'll take the fight to America though. Lopez in Tijuana and Lara in Mexico City. So does that fight then? I mean, Mexico. I mean, I know Canelo Alvarez did the fight in Mexico now against John Ryder, and that was a success. At least would look like a success from all the way here in South Africa. But like, do you think to put big fights on in Mexico is a big attraction, or do you think they will still try? You know, especially with Top Rank and Matchroom, right? Do you think they'll still try like bring it back out to the US? Wood will surprise a lot of people. I have him by decision. Oh, but he's not bad. He's not bad. But the thing is, remember, Michael Conlon was beating Wood, and then Wood managed to stop Conlon.
Yeah.
I know Conlon's Olympic pedigree and whatnot, so you expect that to happen. But I think it depends now because of who he's fighting. Here we go. Sebastian. Eddie should have made Wood versus Lara 2 as the co-headliner for the Canelo card. Who was the co-feature of that one?
Actually, don't remember now.
No.
But I think that would have worked on the card, though.
Let me check. Canelo.
I think that would have worked on the card, though. Eh?
Saul Alvarez. Yeah, I mean, if you have. But also remember, like, I think who represents Wood? Is it Frank Warren?
That Dewberry, what?
Compared to yeah, you can read it there.
Compared to the other two cards tonight, Conlan versus Lopez is the one that interests me the most.
Yeah, I mean that's the one that I've chosen to watch tonight. I know, Mike, you tuning into the Lee Wood fight as well. Even Lawrence Okoli versus Callum Billum Smith is a good fight.
Yeah.
All right, and then Lopez beats Warrington, the head specialist. Yeah. I'll tell you now. I'm just going on to the Canelo Alvarez. It was Martinez was the main, the co-main. Julia Cesar Martinez, the flyweight, the WBC flyweight champion of the world. He also trains with Eddie Reynoso, so kind of makes sense, right? That the co-main slot. And then yeah, a whole bunch of good fights on the undercard as well. I like that. The name is hard. Globsjik, or the Ukrainian guy. He came back nicely.
What did you say his name was? How did you pronounce it?
Globsjik.
Globsjik.
Globsjik or Dyke or Globdike or something like that. I can't bring myself. I can't. Yeah. It's dangerous because the name is like, you don't want to say the other word. So I don't know if it's that word. All right, here we go. Martinez beats Selby at flyweight with a body shot KO. Yeah, that's Martinez is dangerous. Very dangerous. American fighters, very dangerous fighters. Like, but I like to see like when they cross over. The UK fighters is like a big thing right now, and then the American fighters also like. They got their own like historic parts and still got like like Crawford versus Spence now, for example. Like that's huge. But we're not going to get into that one, Mike, because we have our disagreements.
No, I'd like to ask. I'd like to see what some of the other chaps think about that fight, or at least what how they think that one plays out.
Okay, I'd be keen to talk about it. Crawford or Spence for the people out there. Lara missed weights. He's already stripped of the title. I feel for Wood as it'll be hard to beat a bigger guy. Dilo, is it not the case though that in order for Lara to even fight, he had to make a secondary weight check? But guys, again, don't forget Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. Who wins that fight? Mike thinks Terence Crawford.
You eating shrooms again or something, dude?
I think Terence Crawford. So we're a unanimous decision, you know?
No, not a chance.
So Mike's for everyone out there that doesn't know, Mike is a Errol Spence fan, or are you just picking him for the fights?
No, Spence fan, but I mean
fan. Okay, I'm not I'm a Spence fan, but I know better, and I'm gonna go for Crawford.
You're the biggest Crawford fan I know. Don't talk nonsense now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You said he's a showstopper.
Yeah, Bud. You know Terence Bud Crawford. Oh, they got Muhammad Ali on the TV right now. I mean, obviously old tapes of Muhammad Ali, Roberto Duran, Marvin Margulis, Hagler, Tommy Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard. Okay, so might be controversial. Here we go. Wow, Sebastian. I mean, I don't know. Hey, that comment just broke my heart. that comment just broke my heart. Like I love this fight, and I've been waiting for this fight. Here we go. Comment quickly jumping in. Sorry to jump in. I do hope Lamati has a speedy recovery, and my heart is out for him, family and friends. Well done, Nick. Yeah, Anwar. Liverpool supporter. He'll never walk alone. Love it. Yeah, 100%. You know, obviously Nick Ball from Liverpool as well, so makes a lot of sense. Yeah, for us as well. Hope Laduma has a speedy recovery. I'm pretty sure he was rushed straight to the hospital after the fight. A lot of big shots were landed, but Laduma is a warrior, and he'll be back. Thank you very much for that comment, and obviously us here in South Africa will be, we're proud of our guy. Dilo, yes, he had to, but did not have to suffer through a weight cut, but will be stronger. Where are we picking up from? Which comment? Is it Laura? Oh yeah, Laura.
Laura, yeah.
Will be a strong. Yeah, look. Okay, but the reality is this, right? So Lee Wood. I'm sorry, not Lee Wood. Lara wins the fight, for example. The title now goes vacant. Now, automatically, does Lara get the next shot at the title since he would have won that fight in that instance? Okay, yeah, we got some comments coming in now. I like Spence versus Brook. I am a Brit, and I wanted Spence to win against Brook. But the way that Spence is living without discipline, Crawford wins. Mike, you have a comment for that one? And to follow up from that, but the fight is well overdue. Both boxers are getting their sell by date. Yeah, I mean, look, the fight should have happened 3, 4, 5 years ago. Maybe 4 years ago. Maybe 5 years too far. Maybe 3, 4 years ago. I think the results would be the same either way. I don't think the longevity on this fight is going to determine a different winner. I think whoever wins the fight on the night would have won it back when.
Interesting.
Do you think anything has changed in the time? I mean, granted, like obviously Terence Crawford is in my opinion, the pound for pound #1 in the world, 3-division world champion. Errol Spence is obviously got the belts, so that puts him as the welterweight king. But yeah, smash the like button, people. How many likes do we have? I don't even know. I can't even see the YouTube feed, so I don't know how many likes we are getting and so forth. But and I appreciate you coming through as well, because it's made the night very interesting. All these questions. Here we go. D-Low as well. The only thing controversial will be the judges, Spence, Crawford, but Bud winning easy though, just like Loma beat Haney easy, and like that's the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is, it depends on. Look, PBC is putting on the bill. Let's factor this in, Mike. PBC is putting on the bill. Does that not favor Errol Spence Jr.?
No. Why would it favor Errol Spence?
The same way, the same way many home fighters win their fights.
If Bud's gonna beat him easy, then there's no favor. Eh?
Oh, you're getting touched now. Like,
No, I don't think it'll be easy though. I mean, I think Bud. I mean, he's a good fighter in there, but I don't think it'll be easy. It won't be easy.
No. I think maybe it's a bit of an exaggeration. I think that it'll be a close fight either way. I think that I think Spence will get buzzed a lot more because Crawford offers Bud will buzz him because of the angles and so forth. Errol Spence is a very come forward, walks in straight lines type boxer. My opinion. But again, maybe I'm a bit biased as a Bud fan. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't think so.
Sebastian, my prediction. You got a new question. My prediction: Lara wins, Conlon wins. Okay, that's how we had it. Yeah, and then Conlon faces Robsy Ramirez. My goodness, that is a flippin' fight, man. I don't know. Robsy Ramirez is also another beast, man, from the Olympics. This is the guy that beat Shakur Stevenson at the Olympics.
Corresponds with Matchroom attacks on Warrington in Mexico. That's an interesting take.
You think Warrington's got it in him though?
But I mean, to take it on in Mexico, that's quite an interesting.
Yeah, so that comment was directed at Dilo because I'm guessing it's about the Lomachenko, that Lomachenko beats Haney easy. I think that's where the laughing is coming through. There's a lot of controversy, especially with fans being divided on that one. And obviously, I had it Haney and you had it Loma, hey, Mike?
What? No, I had it Haney, you had it Loma. What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. No, we're opposite there. How have PBC and Showtime settled the details on the broadcasting rights? I think I saw, if I'm not mistaken, I just want to pull up my phone real quickly. I posted something today about this. Man, there's such a big gap between the fights. Where is this post? Oh, have I lost the post now? I think because the story retired. I did a whole bunch of posting yesterday on this. And then obviously today's been full focus on the Ludumo fight. So they've broken it up like this. So PBC and Showtime have launched together. So I wonder if it's a Showtime pay-per-view. Yeah, are you mean in terms of percentages? Maybe he means in terms of percentages, like who's getting more. All right, Eddie Hearn won't let the chance of a cash cow. Should I say cash cow? Let's try of cash on Lara versus Warrington 3, either in the US. Is there a market for boxing in Mexico at the moment? It's a fairly new thing. Like in terms of big, massive shows, I'm talking about.
I think the Canelo fight did really well. I mean, that turnout was flipping brilliant. It was a great atmosphere. Obviously, that's Canelo, but I mean, I think that could lead onto other events.
Yeah, Mike, how much time do you have tonight? Sorry, I didn't even ask you if you're busy or what's the story.
For boxing, how can I ever be busy for boxing?
No, I know. I'm just just now you wanted to. Just now you're sick of me now. You wanted to log off, or
No, sick of you maybe, but sick of boxing never.
Okay. Just because you get the beard now, huh? You copied me a little bit there.
Yeah, I'm trying to copy you.
Hey. Percentages, yes. Who gets the rights to broadcast? Because Crawford is he's free agent at the moment, or did he sign with PBC as well? It's interesting because I know he left Top Rank, right? That was well documented. After spending his entire career at Top Rank, he had left Top Rank in order to make these type of fights. And now he's at the stage now where he can make them. Here we go. This is a different topic here. In my opinion, I felt Rocky Marv beat Cordina 7 rounds to 5. The knockdown probably edged it for Cordina. but I think it's hometown cooking. Look, Rakimov, we know Rakimov really well. Mike, when he fought Azinga Fuzile here in South Africa.
Yeah.
And I thought Azinga was schooling Rakimov up until the point where Rakimov knocked him out. So what does that mean for Cordina? Like, does that mean Cordina is a knockout specialist, and when it goes a distance, he kind of struggles with these type of fights?
I don't know. Has he got smelling salts in his corner?
Smelling salts. So that was a big controversy from that day. I think they stopped that now because Freddie Roach has taken over the training. Before that, they was in a camp in Russia, I think, previously.
Yeah. I like Rakimov, though. I mean, he's tough.
Rakimov versus Cordina. Maybe a rematch?
Possibly. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it was a very close fight. It was a very close fight, but I had this feeling going into that fight, and maybe it was a bit of a letdown, but I had a feeling that Cordina was going to be so much better, if that makes a lot of sense. Maybe you know this one, Mike.
Yeah, I know there was talk about him writing a script for a movie and that he was possibly going to do a movie on his life and stuff like that. But I saw on social media the other day he put a post up saying that he may come back.
Okay, yeah, I also saw that post. But realistically, what fight? Oh, is it a Conor McGregor? So it's like just one big fight.
Well, he mentioned one of these celebrity boxers, and then it was like he already has Conor McGregor's number from that whole sparring session and that. So he might have just been, I don't know if he was selling the fight or whatever. But if he does come back, maybe it'll be something along those lines.
Oh, the bomber is throwing a message out there. Van Heerden mentioned now that big news coming and he will have another go. That's what we just basically saying there, Mike, was that he has one big fight left.
But where would you go though, man?
Celebrity fight, right? Not
that's
like
a world. That's what I'm thinking. I mean,
because he's fought Jaron Boots Ennis, and he's fought the other guy, Errol Spence. So he's got who left? Terence Crawford. He signed with Top Rank to fight Terence Crawford. The fight never materialized. So realistically now, I mean, you can fight Virgil Ortiz maybe.
Yeah, and I saw that there was that thing we spoke about the Conor Benn allegations and that, and that he felt that impacted his fight.
John Park, years back, previously Reg Park son also. This is Chris Van Heerden, I'm assuming in LA. But I don't know if Van Heerden had traveled a little bit and he's been to a few different trainers as well since he's been in the US. So I haven't really been able to track and follow his career.
Isn't he based at the Wild Card, Jim?
No, that was 5 years ago. He was there with Freddie Roach, and then he went to a different part of LA. So he's calling out for a promoter to put up money to fight Bengi. So I don't know if you were there that night. Were you there that night? I think that was a fight that was called out. So were you there that night when Chris was in the crowd calling out Bengi?
Yeah, they were. Bengi was. Yeah, no, yeah.
At ESPN.
Yeah.
Yeah, ESPN Africa, promoter of the year 2022 here in South Africa. Here.
I'd love to see that fight, though. I think it would be a great fight. That'd be a great local matchup. But I don't think Van Heerden's got anything on Bengi, to be honest.
He moved to LA. He was training with Freddie Roach. But Freddie Roach, when he went to go fight, when Chris went to go fight Errol Spence in Canada, Freddie didn't go with him. So that was the last fight they technically had as a combination. I think that's what they split after that one. I went to the Canelo fight in Guadalajara, and I hope I pronounced that right. And I'll be honest, it was empty until the Canelo fight. I mean,
that's interesting, eh? That's very interesting.
We didn't see that. You see, I mean, on TV, it didn't look that way.
No, look, well, when Canelo, like he's saying, obviously when Canelo came out, yes, I mean, it was full. It was, yes, what a buzz it was. It really looked great. So that's interesting, actually, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, but that is interesting because there were some good fights on the undercard as well.
Yeah, some decent.
But does that not speak to the mega stardom? Do you think the public in like Mexico got the word that like, okay, Canelo Alvarez is fighting at, I don't know what time he would fight, maybe 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. and that's the time that everyone needs to get in there? Or is it like a sense of they kind of understood when he was going to get in?
Well, have you noticed, like, even when you go to at Empress Palace, you go to like Golden Gloves, it's the same thing. Like, the fights start at 7, but people are still coming in and taking their seats. It's like the place is not full, at the start of the thing. So, but I'm very surprised by that because yes, it looked packed. That stadium looked like it was full.
I see James just said to just tuned in, has the Conlon fights. I know you're not talking about Conlan, but Conlon has it finished? And no, the fight hasn't started yet. It's just delayed broadcast because they're waiting for, I think, Lorenzo Coley. I know they're different bulls, but there's some broadcast agreement that was made. And then obviously the Conlon fight starts at 10 p.m. UK time. What does that time for us?
11 for us.
Is it 11 for us? So then the Conlon fight will start in about 15 minutes time. And I can send you guys photos. This is pertaining the Canelo Alvarez stadium.
Hey, but that Mexican wave must be pretty cool, man.
But we do the Mexican wave here too. I mean, we do in the rugby stadiums. We do the Mexican wave.
Like when last did you see a Mexican wave in a rugby stadium even?
I haven't been to a game in a very long time, so
yes.
15 minutes is UK time. Yeah, look. Okay. We're going into the fight now. They're building it up. Tail of the tape. Conlon, the taller guy, got the reach advantage, but Luis Alberto Lopez, just dangerous. Also, like all over the place as well, isn't he? Like his fight style's like not like Nick Ball, but like it's not like straight boxing. It's just all over the place. Looks to do some serious damage. And guys, I'm not actually at the event. I know there's a lot of flashing on my face. It's the television.
The paparazzi.
Yeah, it's nice though, but just had to clarify,
It's your ring light.
It's my ring lights. Yeah, I've got a personal ring light for every boxing event I watch. I've got to put my ring lights on. Can't watch boxing without ring lights. All right, let's get some more comments here. Jade coming through. In the UK, Mexican wave is done at every rugby game and most soccer games. Here in South Africa, I think, if I'm not mistaken, if the stadium is full, they do the Mexican wave. There's more comments coming through here. Lawrence Okoli versus Chris Billum-Smith. Who do you guys have winning? Billum-Smith is a good boxer. He dispatched Tommy McCarthy. I really enjoyed that performance, Mike. And ruined Isaac Chamberlain. I still have Lawrence Okoli. I just feel like there's something about Okoli. Not to say that he's like the most devastating boxer in the world, but
Look, I like Chris Billum-Smith. Like I said to you, he comes to fight. He's
like he's a very like simple but effective boxer.
Effective, and he's got heart. In my word, he's got heart. But I just think Okoli's got it.
James, I watched a George Warren interview. Oh, I see. Yeah, was that a scattered times this in terms of broadcast? I mean, I'm not too sure what the broadcasting is, but I'm just happy we're getting the Michael Conlon fight on now, because that's the one that I wanted to watch tonight out of the three. I reckon Wood
wins easy, yeah? But Wood was ahead though in that first fight.
But that's why it's dangerous, because that's you got power punches and dangerous boxers that are relentless like Lopez. That Lopez is fighting Conlon. It's Lara.
Luis Alberto.
What do you think like right now? Do you think that if this fight was in the US, it would be a completely different fight? Because Conlon does get buoyed and he puts on a good show for his home fans.
I mean, I think it depends on the fighter. I mean, you get those journeymen in that can put on a performance in any country they fight in. You know what I mean? And they don't get dismayed by the crowd. I mean, if you look at Cameron last week against Katie Taylor, I mean, that crowd was like pro Katie Taylor. And I mean, She didn't let that bother her at all, eh?
So, man, I wish
Until
forward. It's boxing. It happens. These things happen. This is the hurt business. You know, you're gonna take a risk. You're gonna. Are you what? Is the wood fight happening now?
I don't know. I'm watching Conlan. I can check the wood fight.
Conlon. No, I think.
No, it's Catrol.
Catrol. Yeah, I went with Catrol for the win on that one.
Yeah.
Yourself included.
Yeah. Wood finished round 4. You heard it here first. Yeah, interesting take, yeah.
Mystic Mac. Conor McGregor himself disguised as the name James. You know, I'm looking at the dressing room, right? And oh wait, hold on. I got some comments before I got to say my piece. Did you guys see Jordan Thompson versus Luke Watkins? I didn't see that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Off the topic fight. Question.
When is everyone going to go?
No idea.
When we end load shedding.
Oh, what did you think of that fight? Now let's go back down memory lane. Josh Taylor versus Catrol. You had Catrol.
Yeah, Catrol beat Taylor on points for sure.
But now we see Josh Taylor is going to fight Teofimo Lopez. That's another one of your favorite fighters, Mike. And this is what we're going to disagree on because you would go Lopez, no?
No, but you can't tell me you don't like Teofimo Lopez.
No.
He's a good fighter.
No. I'm talking about Josh Taylor versus Teofimo.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Who wins and why?
No, yeah. I prefer not to speak.
You're reserving your rights. Catrol won that fight. A lot of people are saying that.
Yeah.
General
consensus.
Generally, yeah. Fight. The last Josh Kelly performance. Who did he fight in his last fights? Josh Kelly, the guy, flipping good boxer. He's training with Adam Booth. Dangerous guy, Josh Kelly. Got movement. Teo was not even 100%. Did you just... Yeah, Conlon. How many? Got 8 minutes to go. Commentators are begging us to stay tuned for the fight. Don't go anywhere. They're saying,
we'll be back
don't even make a cuppa. I like Lopez for sure, but he flopped against Kambosos Jr.
Yeah, that he did.
Because in retrospect, your Kambosos warrior that you really like fell well short of the hurdle against Devin Haney twice.
Yeah, that he did. And he spoke a good game, eh? I was like, hey, maybe, you never know. Maybe, just maybe.
Oh, you know what? Josh Kelly beating Troy Williamson. Now, I've seen, I was there where I was at your call when when Troy Williamson had beaten Kieran, what's his surname? Kieran, I even did an interview with Kieran. And Kieran's a great boxer. Like he's just Kieran Smith. And he just knocked him out that night. His big puncher was Troy Williamson. Cheeseman for the British title. Yeah. Ted Cheeseman also brings good fights. Do you think there will be a more cross-promotion event since the Garcia versus Tank fight? Yes. I think this opened up doors. You saw how they were able to work together for a fight like that.
Yeah. I think it would be a good thing.
Was Troy 20-0 at that stage? Did he really get 20 wins? I thought he had less wins at that stage. Troy Williamson. Let me double check. Sorry, I hate to do this and be that guy, but I'm a statistician when it comes to this stuff. my internet will work. I don't know why my box rake's not working. Yeah, and also like as I was saying before, like okay, my box rake's just not working. But as I was saying before, like I was playing, I don't know, before a lot of people would have logged on. I was playing the interview I did with Michael Conlan in England, and he's a very confident guy, you know. So I think that this stuff won't phase him, like the whole build up, the waiting. Like he's been there and done that. I mean, Olympic bronze medalist, top notch gentleman. Appreciate you staying with us. I just want to say, everyone on the stream, I appreciate. I'm not echoing the commentator, but I really do appreciate you staying with us throughout and sticking it out until we get to the main events of the evening. Sebastian, I agree, but there may not be a top rank and Showtime cross promotion. Too much beef. Yeah. I think. Look. Yeah, there's too much beef there. Kieran Smith, yes, that's the one, and he's such a lacquer guy as well. He can really box, but I think when it comes to power punching, I think that's where he came a little bit unstuck. So I personally feel, and I don't know how you guys feel in the stream, is that like Matchroom is probably the easiest promoter to do business with at the moment. Like Eddie is willing to co-promote and make big fights happen. What do you think, Mike? James,
best in the business.
19-0. See, I knew something was off. You said 20-0, 19-0. I knew, but you were close enough.
Here comes Conlan.
Sorry, Mike. I missed you there. You saying Conlan's on his way?
Yeah, no. I was saying that I think Eddie Hearn's definitely the best in the business at the moment.
Do you think by the time he retires, though, that Eddie... Because now we got Ben Shalom that's coming along as well. I mean, he's been around for a while, but... who else is there? Yeah, Jade...
Don King will make a comeback.
Don King. Yo.
Hey, didn't he sign Adrian Broner now?
I don't know. That's disgusting. What do you think of Michael McKinson? Or is it Michael McKinson or is it another McKinson? No, man. My box tricks, you see, we missed, just to pick you up on this, James, we missed because we didn't get the broadcast of the undercard. I mean, unless Mike saw it. I didn't see it. I only got television when we were like in round 8 of that fight with the IBO Super Featherweight title. This is quite an entrance, Mike.
Of course, it's quite an entrance. It's the man Conlan.
Taken and Matchroom have the easiest, best crowd. Yeah. So Taken Promotions, that's the a Japanese promotion, is really good in terms of that co-promotion. In fact, I think they're going to put the WBC light flyweight title on sometime maybe August, September with Heki Butler and Tiraji. So that's a nice one. There we go, Michael Conlan. We almost want those zaps, man. You know the
Yeah.
those Olympic zaps. Yeah, man. Here he comes. A bit of a club vibe, you know, back in the day. Yeah, you know, that's what it feels like. Yeah, but man, this guy is a crowd puller of notes, eh? Sells them. Look at that crowd that he's packed out in Ireland. They all came for him. Wow, man! Oh man! Oh man! But honestly, he's probably second. I mean, there's no one bigger than Conor McGregor in Ireland. Or do you think Katie Taylor is a bigger star than Mark Conlan? You don't think so?
No, look, I think Katie's got a place. I mean, can't argue with her accomplishments. I mean, she's done really well. But
Exactly. So
she's definitely at the tail end of her career.
100%. Boxer is a big up and coming promotion company. Also, Boxer's Ben Shalom on Sky. He's got the Sky contract. He's doing the Lawrence Okoli fight tonight. So
really?
So he's actually signed. And he even signed the other guy that used to fight. He's actually signed a lot of ex Eddie Hearn fighters. He signed Batch. What is it? Boatsi. He signed.
I thought for a moment you were saying Batshuayi or something.
That's why I got confused. The football element got involved there. Both Taylor and Conlon in the same Olympic team. Yeah, Taylor's done it all though. Taylor unified a division. That's why I missed that Muhammad Ali trophy, because it brought out unification fights. Don't know much about South African boxing, but there is a fight right now that will pack out an arena between. Oh, is there a fight?
Is there a fight? I still think Mbengi van Heerden will sell well here.
Yeah.
But
no, this is okay.
I don't know if it'll pack out an arena.
Here's the only fight that's going to pack out an arena in South Africa. I've got the fight. It's Kevin Lerena versus Ilunga Makabu. That's the only fight that'll pack out an arena in South Africa.
An arena, yes, definitely. But Mbengi van Heerden would sell out quite a big venue.
So that was a great question. I actually think, that as well. I mean, that would be a nice co-main event.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be it would be a co-main event.
Yeah, but I reckon that would definitely sell out.
It's a main event on its own. Yeah, but you're right. I think I think it's definitely, because but is it too late? It might be too late now where people are not really that interested anymore.
Yeah, I agree with this. The Fraser Clark Fabio Woodley fight, I definitely agree with that.
Oh, it fell through. I didn't even know.
That it fell through.
That's very sad. Yeah. Why did it fall through, Mike? Do you have the insight into that one?
Give me 1 second here. Sorry, I've hit load shedding, so I'm just changing over my.
I can see.
Yeah, sorry, everything's just frozen here. Give me a second. Sorry.
For people that are not from South Africa, load shedding is it's when we don't have electricity anymore, and we have to rely on other power sources in order to keep power on in our houses. Which Mike is you load shedding for real, right now?
Yeah, I've got my energy globes in there.
I can see the screen is a little bit darker now.
Yeah, it's, I had to put battery saver on, otherwise I might not get to watch the fight.
Yeah, unfortunately the broadcast will end after this fight ends between myself and Mike. But what I want to say before we even get into the fight and start talking about the fight while it's going on, I just wanted to thank everyone that had logged in tonight and throughout the duration of the night, obviously, to follow and listen to us talking a bunch of nonsense about a whole bunch of different things. So I appreciate that. I like Adam Booth as a coach. I don't know what you guys what's your take on Adam Booth. Is he Britain's number one, or Dave Caldwell, is he number one? What's the thoughts on who's the Britain's top trainer? They're booing Lara. I mean, that's normal, right? He seems like such a humble guy, Luis Alberto Lara, but Lopez, sorry, but they keep booing, man.
Obviously, a very pro-Conlon crowd.
Very much so.
Has to be.
Boxer announced to the British Board of Boxing Control, that they wanted the Woodley fight and then withdrew, making it look. Yeah, that you see that you can't have that. Yeah. But that's where politics is always going to be rough in sports. No matter where you go, there's politics. Wow, we're about to get underway, ladies and gentlemen, and yeah. The IBF world title fight between Michael Conlan and Luis Alberto Lopez about to get underway. I'm watching ESPN live. Are you watching on ESPN?
No, on BT Sport.
Are you on BT Sports? Okay. ESPN live right here.
I'm gonna get some UK commentators.
Yeah. I got the American commentary, got the UK commentary team.
I had my fair share of the Americans.
Oh, Conlon is looking nice and slick in the beginning of this fight. Nice movement. Lopez catching him with a left hook there. Lopez looping left hook over the top. But I just feel like this is a great level fight. Nice there from Michael Conlan, just popping the jab nice and early. You know, Conlan's got to keep it simple in this fight. He mustn't be over exuberant. Can actually edge out a 12-round points decision right here. So, if that's the case, do you think maybe that Boxer can compete one day with Matchroom, or is Matchroom just way too big? I wonder. I think Matchroom's huge, though. I mean, how do you compete with Matchroom? Eddie was just a master, Mike. He's just a master at what he's doing, and he also had like his dad as well to lean on as well. So a lot of guys don't have that. I like the look of Conlon in round number 1 here. Big looping. Oh, twice. Does Michael Conlon have punching power though? I mean, geez, he's nailing this guy though. Nailing Lopez. Oh, and then Lopez catches him. Got to be careful. This Lopez is dangerous. Oh, uppercut Lopez. Round number 1. We're 2 minutes into this round. I think it's evenly matched in the first round. No feel-out round from either guy. But Lopez is sluggish. Like, he's not afraid to miss 4 punches to land 1. Conlon's more like accurate, articulate.
Yeah.
Oh, nice body shot there, Michael Conlon. Measuring it nicely. Oh, Lopez. He just bombs forward. He's a little bit like Nick Ball, a little bit. Yeah, so I've been to... Oh, beautiful right hook there from Conlan. I've actually been to a Queensberry promotion card, Frank Warren's card. They were well run. I was there during the pandemic though in the UK, and then I've seen Amir Khan's promotion as well, very well run there in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, some good promotions that side of the world. You know, it's not the same to our promotion this side. It's just a different level. We don't get to see the things that you guys are experiencing. I think you guys have world-class promoters, you know, and promotional companies, let's put it that way, teams that come together and put on events. You got marketing specialists, you know, you don't just have someone like running everything. You have literally delegated tasks, and I think you just run things a little bit better. First round, I gave it to Conlan.
Did you go Conlan?
Yeah, where did you go?
Yeah, same, man. I think so. Like I said, wasn't it? It definitely wasn't like a feel-out round.
Yeah, the guys came guns blazing in the first round. But what I'm hoping doesn't happen is that Conlan like starts the way Ladumo started, and then you know the fight ends up being the same way.
Off, yeah.
Yeah, so he's just got to keep his wits about him. I think that's the one thing. He can't allow Lara to come on the way Lara was coming on. But I don't know why. It looks like Lara's trying to like. I don't know if it's just maybe his primary fighting style, but he looks like he's trying to get like an early stoppage here.
He's definitely going for it.
Maybe it's just his fighting style. Oh my word! Over the top there. Small hall shows are still strong here in the UK, but these new boys need to sell tickets, and it's a lot of pressure. Amateur scene still alive. Yeah. So that whole ticket situation, Mike, in the UK, I don't know if you're well aware of it, but like they basically have to pay for their own purses, and sometimes if you're the home fighter, you have to pay for your away purse as well by selling tickets to your community. So
that's difficult, kind of, eh?
Yeah. So you make what you sell in that instance. So you fight for free. I'm guessing it's like a blank canvas. They put on the fight, and then whatever you make, you sell, and then the promoter obviously takes a cut of that as well. Lopez is doing very well in this round. Sure, Conlan's Lopez is actually a great fight. Best fight we've seen of the evening.
Yo.
Oh, beautiful body work there. But also Lara is making Conlan miss a lot as well. Mark, have you ever been to watch a boxing fight outside of South Africa?
No.
Do yourself a favor. I think UK, if you ever.
Yeah, no, I'd love to. I'd love to.
If you get an extra ticket, because I know you're managing now, if you get an extra ticket to go on the trip, you must definitely go and just experience it if you can.
No, I will for sure, definitely. When I go now, soon to go and see my brother in the UK, I'm gonna definitely make that a stop.
Yeah, it's a priority. Yeah, just even if it's even as you know, as he said right here, even if it's a small hall show, like you just see like just the vibe and the atmosphere of the supporters.
Yeah.
Here we go. Get a little bit more insight. Promoter makes a loss if they put on a show and the boxer doesn't sell tickets because you still need to pay the away fight opponent. Yeah, that's the tricky part. Like there isn't like really. I doubt there's a broadcast then for the small hall shows then. Oh, my feed just froze. But for the small hall shows, I don't think there's a broadcast, so you don't really get sponsors lining up at the doors to cover your costs. Experiencing technical difficulties again. Oh, you still got your broadcast there?
Yeah.
I'll have to rely on your scoring now. I don't know if I trust.
There's a bit of odgy-bodgy going on there.
Yes. So who won that round?
I think Conlan did enough, eh?
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just have to
Good
trust
round,
you.
competitive round, very close, but I think Conlan landed the cleaner punches, and I think he did enough to take it.
Okay, I'll trust.
So what do we got? We got Conlan up 2 then.
Conlan up by 2 rounds to nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back on. I'm back on again.
Yes, both of them landed some cracking shots, eh?
Yeah, they. But I think Lopez carries a lot more power than Michael Conlan does.
Yeah.
I'm worried now because Lopez is coming hard now. But I get the sense that, like, from watching Lopez, like, he didn't have a good amateur pedigree. Like, he's just coming on as a professional, really strong and dangerous. Just the way he boxes. Comment coming away. Lopez swinging and missing a lot of power punches.
That's fine, I think it's okay.
Let me suck my ears. But in saying that Lopez is swinging and missing a lot, do you not think that Conlan's also been missing as well? I feel like both guys are missing a lot.
And I'd say Conlan's landing the better of the shots.
Yeah, he's definitely, like, I'd say he's edging the round, you know?
Yeah.
So even this round, he's doing a little bit better this round. Nice. Good body work, brilliant overhander. But then Lopez comes with some big work. Oh, Conlan's hurt. I think Lopez could stop him here. Nah, I'm over-exaggerating maybe. But Lopez has got a Conlan hurt. Have you caught up yet, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, but he looks fine now. Conlan looks fine. He just got wobbled a little bit there. Over-exaggerating, I was.
Yeah, I think he hurt him.
Yeah, occasionally a local regional TV station will broadcast shows. Oh, Welsh TV, okay. Gee, I think this is a Lopez round, Mike.
For sure, definitely.
This is following the trajectory of the Ludumo fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Okay. Scotland shows, smaller shows, Celtic titles. Is it Celtic or Celtic? We say Celtic in South Africa, right? I think it's Celtic. Was it Celtic? Celtic. I don't know. Mike, do you know?
Celtic. I don't know if this fight's going to go the distance, eh?
Okay, I've given Lopez round number 3.
100%.
Man, what a big round. I was right. Celtic. Yeah. You see, but we say Celtic in South Africa. That's why I was getting confused. Yeah,
maybe you do pronounce it differently. Celtic.
Because we that's I've heard like people saying Celtic, and that's why I thought it was Celtic. Because when we say like Rangers versus Celtic, but it's actually Rangers versus Celtic, if I'm not mistaken.
Could be. I say Celtic. That's how. Okay, nice, yeah.
Welsh, Scottish, and Irish. Okay, I get it. I always thought it was just Irish. But that makes a lot of sense because Celtic.
You're thinking of Bloemfontein Celtic.
well, now is it Bloemfontein Celtic or Celtic? What is it now?
Celtic, but maybe it's Celtic.
I'm gonna tune the Oaks from Free State, so it's Bloemfontein Celtic.
You must ask King in the 053. Is he not here?
King in the 053. Are you still online? He's from Free State. Conlan's getting busted up in this round as well.
Yeah, this is not looking good, eh?
Man, come on, Mikey. You got this. Come on, Mick. Bomb on. Beautiful shot there. The thing is, this Lopez got such dangerous hands. He just hits one counter and can be wobbled. He boxes a little bit like Rolly Romero. Because
yeah.
You noticed that?
Celtic for the football. Celtic for the football team. Celtic for the people of Britain.
That's actually educational. But how does one? Why is it different? Like, okay, but we digressing. But it's interesting though. It's a good education. Lopez has excellent stamina. He does But I really think he fights like Romero, Rolando Romero, Rolly.
Yo.
Like he's got that like you know Rolly like. Yo. Did Munster win the game or did the Stormers win?
I heard Munster scored late, but I don't know what the final was.
Oh, big shot there, Conlan, beautiful. But Lopez not even feeling it. Lopez can take, you can tell. Oh, big right hand, Lopez. Our broadcast is just frozen again.
I'm still going. You're going to rely on my scores.
Yeah, I'll rely on your scorecards. But you're going to tell me the wrong score now. I've got a preconceived idea of how this round is scored. Okay, my broadcast came back.
Okay, so you're good then.
I've
got Lopez in this round, though.
From what I'm seeing, I've got Lopez up in round 4 as well.
Yeah.
It's just not a nice style to watch, though.
Hey, as long as it's effective, eh?
Imagine this guy fighting Floyd.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only one Floyd there.
What's that?
There's only one Floyd.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I love how Adam Booth says it straight. I've got to be really effing honest with you. He's catching you too many times with that right hand. He tells it straight, Adam Booth. He's one of the best cornermen in terms of like the way he like brings fighters back from the dead.
Yeah.
Man, if I went to the UK, I would want to be trained by Adam Booth if I was a boxer.
Yeah.
Philip Smith. Okay.
Yeah.
Who did you pick?
For Tony Smith.
Yeah.
I went to Conlon. Coney late stoppage.
Yeah. I think I went points. I don't know why. You think he can't win on points?
No, I don't think that. I just think that Willem Smith's got that come forward heart. And I just think late on, I think his stamina will go and I think he'll walk into something there.
Why are people like that?
Like what?
Oh, you're not going to believe this. Michael Conlan's been knocked out cold. Lopez has knocked Michael Conlan out cold. That was devastating.
But it was coming. It was.
What does this do for? It's a dick question maybe to ask, but what the hell is Michael Conlan going to do from here? Because this is the second time this has happened. This is actually the worst knockouts.
Yeah, that's sure.
Yo. Lopez, the new boogeyman at featherweight. I mean, he is the world champion. But I got to agree. I don't know if anyone's going to want to fight this guy right now.
I don't think so.
Maybe the winner of Lee Wood versus Lara. Man, oh man, that was a hell of a knockout, man. Shit, man. Is he still down?
I don't know. I've switched over to Coley Smith now. He's not getting up, Jim.
Man.
But like I said, where to for Conlan now?
Okay, guys, this is what I'm going to request, right? If you have any last questions to ask myself and Mike while we're on the broadcast, unless you want to stay up for another fight, but I don't think I'm going to watch another fight. I think that one kind of like tipped the iceberg for me in terms of that. That was a bad knockout. If you have any questions, I think 10 minutes, Mike. What do you think? We can do 10 minutes more?
Hey, I'm happy.
Mike says for boxing, you can do 10 minutes. For me, he's not so.
Boxing, I can do all night, baby.
Yeah. Look, man, dude, like that was a knockout. Something, you know, it's like.
Yeah, it was a very exciting fight up until the knockout, obviously, but it was very, very, very entertaining fight.
I've lost 3 points, man. I got 0 for this result.
I think everybody went Conlon, to be honest. I don't think anyone went. Maybe Bruno went. I don't know. Did he say?
No, someone went the other way. I saw the.
But the majority went Conlon.
But in saying that, I did also do mine early, so it could have changed. Yeah, man. Luis Alberto Lopez. Where to from here, guys? Oh, beautiful right uppercut. Man, oh man, that was a super shot.
Lopez Lara.
Lopez Lara. Yeah, that is an exciting fight.
Yeah, that is a good.
Listen, guys, I think I'm gonna sign out now. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you very much for joining me this evening and giving me your thoughts. And you've been a real team player. No one else came to the party, but you were here. So thank you. Very appreciated.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for everyone to joining, and that was awesome, man.
Awesome. Thank you very much. We'll see you guys soon. Please like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Most importantly, and follow us. We'll be doing some more big fight nights in the near future. Keep well. Peace out.
Cheers.